We're live.
And then my dick got twisted into a knot.
I clipped Will thirsting over Wesker.
I mean,
I did thirst over Wesker.
understandable.
Yeah.
Completely understandable.
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. It's we're here. D&D.
I know.
Take us off, Zaltu.
We out here.
Welcome to Dungeons, and that's it.
There's no dragons.
No dragons?
There's no dragons
Hold on.
yet. Yet.
I have to call my agent.
Now, here's the thing. As long as you don't know whether there are or there aren't dragons, there both are and are not dragons.
No, fuck.
So-
He goes to Schrodinger's dragons.
This is Dungeons and Schrodinger's dragons.
Oh God. Please no.
We are here today with me, the big DM, acting as the DM, to continue the party with no names adventures into the Dwarven city deep within the mountains. My mouse is going crazy for some reason.
It's just excited. To
The
be
four
here.
players. It is very excited to be here. It's literally like rave flashing. I don't know why. I'm a little concerned actually. With me here, the four players from left to right. Chef playing the role of Cat and Cronch.
Captain Cronch.
Last time he crunched. He didn't captain so much. So let's have to see if he lives up to his name.
That's not true. I led by example, and my example was to break a window and break some knees.
Now that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess you could say you captain.
Yeah, I was capping some rules.
Also, we have the Dark Jack 42 playing Mr. Gentleman Thief.
I feel like
first name Mr.
I think
middle name
Mr.
Gentleman, last name
I think
Thief.
I think Mr. really adds a lot to the character. I feel like he's grown since our last encounter.
Mr.
Like he's-
Gentleman's your father.
He's had an entire arc in the last 2 weeks since we last played.
Senior. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff on off screen, which is why we're gonna almost immediately jump to a completely different map.
I'm sorry. Gentleman was my father. Thief is just call me Thief. All right?
Just call me Thief. We also have a dwarven archer who is particularly nonplussed by everything, played by Gerald, by the name of
Oh yeah.
and a supposedly sentient piece of monk training equipment, Moran Jang,
no,
played
he's
by
sentient.
Spooky.
He's really alive. It's a real boy now.
He's also gone through a character arc.
Yeah. He also went through a
Okay.
character arc.
You learned what
Did he
it's
go through
like
a
to
whale?
love.
He now has flesh.
He had an existential crisis so hard that he's real now.
Yeah, did you go through a whale too?
He now has
he's-
flesh. He stripped it
Went to
off
your
one of the
mom.
dead bodies.
he's sped run evolution through to sapiens.
We'll see if it helps him.
It won't.
All right. Does anyone remember what you actually did last time?
I drew a penis.
Yeah, that's true. It's still there.
Well-
I think I had 3 kills.
Uller did
I
nothing
sat on
for a
the
long
bed.
time, but he tried.
No,
he tried
Uber
to do
shot the
something.
shit out of people.
Yeah, but he didn't do it with gusto. You know, that's really important in a workplace
He's a
environment. is
warlock.
when-
He used Eldritch Blast. It's
Do I
fine.
need gusto?
Yes, you need
Roll
to
for
show
gusto.
initiative in the workplace environment.
He rolled initiative.
Anyway,
No, I need to show importance. I need to show worthy, and I was worth.
He was
Sure,
worth-
whatever you say, champ. I sign your
what?
paychecks.
You earned that bed that you're currently reclining in.
I mean, I call dibs.
We broke in we broke into the Thieves Guild that had a completely unlocked door. Honestly, seems like a bit of an oversight to keep it unlocked, but you know that's just me.
Oh, they're the Thieves Guild.
I mean,
Who's
it's a
gonna break
thieves
in?
guild.
They're all
People are
there.
gonna lock pick into it anyway.
Literally, the first sign of trouble we get into, we escalate immediately.
That's
as
not
we are
true.
wont
I
to
asked.
do.
I asked where the bathroom
Bathroom.
was, and they were very mean about
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry. They escalated. We escalated harder. They escalated again, and we took that personally.
Yeah.
3 people are now dead. 2 people almost died. The Thieves Guild leader
4.
got away, and but it's okay though because he's not out of sight, out of mind. You know, he's not a problem anymore.
4 people.
Indeed.
You're forgetting about the ranger that I capped in the bathroom.
Oh, that's right. He is dead. I see him.
Yeah.
Drowned him in the bathtub.
4 of their own
know.
died instantly.
Ye
2 of
old
our
toaster
own
bat.
almost died really bad, like just a bad death, not a good one. It's not like those movie deaths where you get like 3 hours to say your last words, and I would have been just like gone.
Yeah, we didn't get to fucking like Boromir this.
We obviously barricaded the door with dead bodies, as we are wont to do.
And the couch.
And the couch. Well, no, because I'm sitting on
No.
the couch.
I did use the couch, so if you're sitting on the couch, that's weird, man.
I am sitting on the couch.
That's weird, man.
Well, I mean, extra weight, you know, to keep the door locked. And that all leads it to where we left off after taking a rest and leveling up. For some reason.
Indeed. Everyone leveled up because there's like 3 other maps before this, but we don't talk about those.
We leveled up.
And in the interest of time, I sped things up and just kind of despawned the room and assumed that everyone was able to take a long rest, level up, and move on with their lives.
Slash TP.
Down.
This information was
Slash
shared to
TP,
everybody.
Well, yeah, we're
It
like
was.
leveling up now.
Uh-huh.
Slash
Yeah,
TP coordinates here.
I followed this. I was paying
I've been
attention.
level 6 since last session, of
Uh-huh.
course.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a thing that happened.
You
Ignore the.
didn't
ignore the
level up,
rules.
did you?
Don't look. Don't look at the fucking thing. All
Stop
right.
looking.
Don't look, woo. I posted it in the Discord. If you guys aren't ready, that's your fault. You had 2 extra weeks to do this.
Oh yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
I was
It's been
sleeping.
3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's been 3 weeks. Yeah. Anyway, so what's happening
Nice.
now?
You deserve that one. As the remaining party members level up, you make your way further across the beautiful themed garden that's mostly dead, into your way to another cave entrance on the opposite side of this cliff overlook. You make your way down, not too far away this time, as you begin running into a lot of small outcroppings on the side of this much larger tunnel. And you presume that these are most likely small either rest areas or pit stops or customs borders from very, very long ago. And eventually you do open up into a much more well-cut stone area, which you are going to be in momentarily. Hello there.
I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. I can see
General
something.
Canal.
Try scrolling down.
Oh, it's a.
As you enter this area, you notice that there seems to be a much more focused wall and construction area. Much more. It's not as a big open cave. It does very much seem to be something that was carved completely into natural rock, not a reuse of natural geological formations. From what you can tell, seeing as Ulur is a dwarf, from what you can tell, the stone here seems to have been cut a long time ago, but rearranged in the relative near past, within probably the last couple hundred years at the most. So there have definitely been some major improvements, or not necessarily improvements, but changes made to the architecture of this or the layout of this area relatively recently.
He says this all with a single grunt, and we move on forward.
Moran's just looking around. He's vibing.
I'm going to sniff the air. I'd like to.
Roll sniff checks.
Yeah, roll your sniffer.
All right, I think that's perception.
Perception,
Yeah.
yes.
Intimidation.
Roll my
Actually.
perception.
10.
This is a +7. Oh my god!
18 is pretty good.
18
To
plus
the
7.
turtle's nose, that's very good. To the turtle's nose, it smells dusty and old, kind of bad in general.
Gross.
They're not a specific scent. Gentleman thief, comma Mister. You smell along with this very, very old kind of musty smell. You do smell something that almost seems like mold, indicating that there's likely a source of water somewhere nearby.
There's water.
Oh, it's stale water.
But how much?
I take another sniff. About 3 gallons.
I don't believe that for a fuck.
3 gallons. 2 pints.
What?
And it's being digested.
What's
You have
It's
to
that?
move
about
fast.
500
Liters.
gallons that way. It's still. I lick the ground. It's also very contaminated.
Why did you lick the ground? that seemed a little off to me. I'm just
Wait a
gonna
minute.
say.
There's more water. That's pee.
Stop doing it. Stop.
Lick.
Somebody get him.
They had asparagus
He's
for
gonna be
dinner
doing
tonight.
this. Oh god. I can't move my token.
Oh,
Sucks to be
man.
you,
That-
motherfucker.
We're going. We going.
I don't know why you're the only one that can't move his token.
I can move this new
I mean,
Captain
I
Cronch
can't.
now. We're leaving the old me behind. This is 2021. Bitch. New year,
All
new
right,
me.
baby. New year, new you.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and get you guys the visibility. Or is that reveal areas? Trying to remember this.
I go up flesh against the wall and look around.
What the fuck, dude? Get back here.
I'm gone.
Get back here. There's dots on the floor.
I see that's the way marker.
I'm almost entirely sure that if we step
Fuck
on that
you
rug,
and fuck your marker.
if we
That's the
s-
way
Okay,
it
so
I'm almost sure
perfect.
if we step on that mug, we're just gonna like fall right through the ground and never. be
I would
working
like
again.
to use my thieves' tools to. No, I don't know if there's a trap there.
Full
So
disclosure, these
Disarm the
dots,
rug.
these dots on the ground don't mean shit. They're part of the map that I don't use.
Fair.
So disregard the dots on the ground because those could very easily be misleading.
Gerald, can you move your token yet?
No.
I would like to
Well,
investigate the room for traps.
I would like everyone to be able to move their character, Will.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm leaving
trying.
toxic people behind this year, alright?
I can't believe this. You know
Guys.
what? Wesker loved me first. I said it.
not
I
on
don't know
stream.
about that.
Not on stream, guys. All right.
Yeah,
Let's try
try
to be
that one.
professional about this.
Alright, let's see here. The 20 plus a
Nice.
4. That's a 15 to investigate the room for traps.
From what you can tell, there do not seem to be any mechanisms in this room that would lead you to believe that there is a trap.
I take this wholeheartedly as truth, and I continue on forward.
I take
I edge around the wall
big
and I look.
smell. I take a big smell of the air. I cannot breathe.
Yeah, you don't have that ability. You don't. You do not have lungs or olfactory receptors. I mean, lucky you.
Not at all.
Apparently, this place stinks, but you know.
It stinks like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
No, that's a little bit of a nostalgia smell.
It smells like
these
old water, I think.
Stairs that go.
Those
Are
are these
these-
stairs that seem to lead upwards slightly.
Upwards. Alright.
Shadows
They
so
were at an
different.
angle.
Yeah, the shadows are different. No, can I take a peek down this hallway?
Yes, you certainly can. That's why I cleared it.
Yep.
You'll have to
gonna
roll a peek check.
Move
Huh.
this way.
Peek check.
More like check.
Sick, dude. Anyway.
Thanks, that's right.
Oh, it's
All
more
right.
walls.
More walls. I knew it.
More walls, and you can see at the end of this one a door, and of this one the corridor slants off in a direction that you cannot make out,
I see a door.
and roughly the
think
same
I'm gonna check
on the other
down
side.
here first.
It's a TIE fighter from Star Wars.
It looks more like
It's
a
very-
trophy or a battle axe.
Somewhat similar.
It could be a sword.
There is a
or
curtain
something.
hanging, hung up on a small iron bar stuck in the ceiling. It does not seem to be there really for any reason of blocking sight or preventing people from entering. It's mostly an informal privacy curtain, from what you can tell.
All right.
Is there a sandal on this door?
There's no hand.
Is there a sock?
There's
Yeah,
only-
you gotta check for a sock
Yeah,
in the doorknob first.
Stapled to the cloth.
Yeah. Sewn in.
There's not, however, getting close, you can kind of peer through the curtain, and you see that there is a table on which there seems to be a number of alchemical ingredients that you cannot easily identify, and a small container to the side of it, likely containing more ingredients.
I'm going to whistle for Ulgir, as I believe he is our most arcane individual. Just kind of. It's like, hey, you know anything about alchemy and alchemical components?
I've been around long enough.
Great.
Why?
Oh, this way. Through the curtain. Found something. Might be
Hang a
of
sock while
importance.
you're at it.
Check that out. I'll cover
All
you.
right.
I'm gonna move the rug.
I roll.
Dun.
Arcana.
A burned fucking pentagram.
You're
The
trapped.
rug is
It's a
removable
demon
because
trap.
it's part of the map.
You try to lift up the rug, you realize it's painted on the ground.
Ulgir says he's rolling Arcana.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Sick.
This is some. You're a dwarf. You don't know shit about plants. What are you,
I
an
don't-
elf? Disgusting.
Don't know
Yeah,
shit about
listen.
plants. Fucking Arcana and medicine's like. Never mind.
I'm into that newfangled
alright,
medicine.
you're
Literally fucking spent my time in the goddamn.
No,
mountains
listen, it's
studying
new
this
age.
shit.
It's new age to medicine. You know, it's good vibes. Just sending out good
Listen,
vibes, man.
I'm gonna be honest. Do we just take it anyway?
The answer's always yes.
I can figure it out there. Yeah.
I'm taking it. I'll just load it all up into the container and just.
Alright,
But
you can
because
add
I
yourself-
don't know what this is, best you carry it, not me.
Yeah, I figured. I'm gonna strap it to the back of my shell.
You can add alchemical components to your inventory.
Sweet.
If it blows
Nice.
up, then you got a little protection.
If it blows up,
We'll know
I'm
what it
usually
was.
pretty good at moving out of the way. Usually.
Hopefully.
I mean, I have a
Rolls
baby.
another nat one. Okay.
I would like to
Man,
check
it's
down
edible.
the side of the hallway around the
hard.
same direction over here.
All right. So as you move,
That's where the
forward,
beholder sleeps.
You do see a slightly more opaque curtain here. This is very difficult to. You know what? There's nothing immediately on the other side.
Oh
so-
yeah, I really wish Roll20 had like a brush for the fog of war that you could just like scrape
Yeah.
away at.
They do have a freeform select, but I mean, other than that,
And that's not.
look
the
at
same
the
thing.
curtain. I examine it for its arcane secrets.
Roll for arcane secrets.
It does.
100.
I don't have
breakdown.
Arcana.
Yeah, if
I have a
you
plus
if
one
you
in
take
Arcana.
apart if you take apart the
11.
various sigils and like put them together and really focus on it, it does spell "go fuck yourself." That's incredible.
These archaic runes, what could they mean?
That's an
You just
11.
Goals.
You carefully inspect each thread, and as far as you can tell, it is a magical signal spelling 11,111,111,111. And then it repeats that number about 80 times.
Roll in the
It's
simulator.
binary.
I take the cloth, realizing it proves truth for the world around us and what may actually be. Then I move past it.
Yeah.
So you rip down the cloth and take it with you. In the room is a very,
Another
very
curtain.
well drawn. Another curtain! This one has 0,0,0,0,0.
God fucking damn it. Together.
Oh my god.
There's a very
Together I have a
well-drawn
full.
mirror on the wall. you see a what seems to be a smaller, more like bed stand table sized desk in front of it with a small coffer full of various things such as wigs, makeup equipment, likely an area for the Thieves Guild to prepare themselves for various excursions should the need for disguise arise.
Ooh, yes, finally. My blush was wearing off. I'd reapply it. You said there's like something drawn on this wall here?
Yes, a mirror.
So lifelike. I take this curtain, I move
Does
past
map
it.
your movements, so.
You take that curtain, you move past it. Sorry, I was drinking. And you
have
peer down
two
the hallway.
curtains.
You now have two curtains with the meaning of life written on them.
40
And you see along the hallway and culminating what seems like some kind of room.
Some kind of room. Could it be a room? I move forward to investigate.
Perhaps with walls.
And a ceiling. As you move forward to investigate, you see that this room does lead off to another corridor.
God fucking
heading
damn it!
north.
It's like when you go down a side quest in a game, and you're just like, eventually it will end, and I can go back to the main story. Horn, I might need
I'm
you
kind
back.
of waiting to see what happens over there.
Huh! I jump out.
You jump out.
You were shot 97 times.
You immediately take 1,000,000 damage.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Yeah, you know those two curtains? Add those numbers and then put all those zeros at the end of it, and that's the amount of damage you just took.
Don't steal the curtains,
Oh
man.
my fucking god.
A
Oh
very
my
long
God.
hallway here.
All right, I'm coming over.
I
there.
give up. I'm going. See ya. I'm out.
I'm coming.
It's a
I'm
very
coming.
long hallway.
Hold on,
You can
hold
see
on.
that it seems to split out at the center of it. That you can't make out what's in those cubbies. And you see at the very, very end a large statue of the head of a snake, at the foot of which some kind of greenish, bubbly liquid seems to be resting.
See, I told you there was water.
From
I
what
told
you
you it
can
also
tell at
wasn't
your
good.
distance, it seems to have burned through a significant portion of the statue's like lower jaw area. It has clearly been there for a long time and has clearly had incidents surrounding it in the past. You can also just make out at the end, right next to that snake head, there seems to be a door there. Yes.
Okay. I nimbly and carefully move forward.
You nimbly and carefully move forward. How forward moving are you nimbly doing for?
I would like to move about... I'd actually like to move about right there and prepare
So
a
the
dagger
answer is-
and throw it about right there. Let's see if it sparks.
all right. So you take out a dagger, and you still can't really get line of sight around the corner, the very 90-degree angles. So you kind of toss your dagger there. You see it plink off the wall. You hear it tinkle to the ground a little bit out of sight. Nothing has happened.
All right, I move up
That's
to close
correct.
because I only have the one.
Yeah, once that happens, I'm just moving all 45 feet right in front of the door, the open one.
As
Who's
you
under me?
walk
Who's inside me right now?
in this area, I'm gonna need you guys to
Who's
stop
that
moving
on
real
me?
quick.
Okay,
I'm gonna
stop
need you
moving.
guys to stop moving real quick.
Stop moving. I didn't
He's
touch
got-
Oh god, no, that's a torch.
it.
As you walk into this area, something seems to trigger on the plate of the floors below you.
Yep, that
And you
figures.
see to your sides, there's a small torch-like apparatus on the wall, and it lets loose a small beam of fire. I'm going to need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
I am okay at these. That's a +5. It's 15. I think
15.
Morin was still
You
behind
managed to
me.
dodge. You managed to dodge out of the way of the small bolt of fire as it sears past you. However, it impacts on the barrel that you can see on the other side of this little cubby area. And as the fire impacts it, violently it explodes, sending small pieces of shrapnel, metal, all kinds of most likely pig iron and other waste in all directions. I need Moranjang, the Gentleman Thief, and Captain Cronch to give me dexterity saving throws, all three of you.
I should have
Good
just taken
news.
it.
I have advantage on this.
That's another 15. I've been rolling
15.
nothing but 10s.
Hey, 21.
That's an at 20. Nice.
Just
And that was a 25. Okay. So you all make it. Who here has evasion?
No one.
Not me yet.
I
You have to be
didn't
seventh
take
level.
that many levels into Rogue, unfortunately.
All right. All three of you take 11 bludgeoning damage, I guess. Bludgeoning damage as you
Could I
manage
just
to
select missile
cover
on
yourself
one of
with
the shrapnels?
No.
There's a little too many. It's not an attack roll. It's a dexterity saving throw. Therefore, the move is invalid. You managed to mostly block yourselves using the walls and kind of duck down as Gentleman Thief was ducking away from the fireball. He managed to get himself at a low area on the floor to avoid most of the explosion. However, you are all hit with this little trap as it makes its presence known.
I pick up my dagger and I pocket it. I also get up and proudly proclaim that I, Gentleman Thief, dodged most of them and caught the rest with my body.
So, I just can't help but notice that you expertly dodged the firebolt, and I want to commend you on that. However, I think, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, might have been better for everyone if you had just took it on the chin.
I just look at you and smile. What would be the fun in that?
It's about keeping my organs in place.
Alright, well, Moore and Jane can move forward from here on out.
All right.
Or not.
If you would like to move further forward, feel free
I'm
at a
gonna
reasonable
start-
pace so that I can trigger all these traps. That's not a reason. just kidding.
Maybe one of us should be rolling like investigation to check for traps as we go down this hallway.
Why would I do
Well, I
that?
don't care. He's got a -1 intelligence.
You do actually make your way all the way up to the head of the snake. From this closer distance, you can see that indeed there seems to be a pool, a residual, not very. There's not like a lot, or even probably no more than a vial's worth of a very sickly green liquid, kind of slowly, very very slowly over the years, chewing through the bottom jaw of the snakehead. You do see the door right next to you, which you will be able to investigate as well.
I would like to investigate it for traps.
Give me an investigation check.
That is a +4. Nat 20.
Hey.
24.
You do not detect any traps on the door.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
I
Put my
open
thieves'
it with
tools away.
force.
You open it with force. You bust open the door. Let me go and make sure I'm.
You kick it off its hinges. It has been standing
I
here
was
for
just about to say
millennia.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it,
that's-
it seems to. It's a very old door, but it is still relatively upkept. As you kick it open, you do hear it's very loud and squeaky. But you do manage to open the door. You see inside a treasure chest.
Bro,
In a
I
small
look
room.
over the moor and that is totally trapped as fuck. That is trapped AF right there. Okay, cool. I'm backing up away from the acid spitting thing as he goes in that room.
Okay, hold up. I need I need you to all back the fuck up. I need more. Whoops, I'm on the wrong icon. I need you here and you there. Perfect. As Moranjang goes to enter the room, while Mr. or the Gentleman Thief begins stepping away. Once again, Moranjang steps on a small portion of the ground, which seems to give way ever so slightly, and you hear a rumbling from the stone, the very stone around you.
I'm gonna start investigating every speck of dust on the goddamn
Immediately.
grounds.
From behind Moranjang, a small jet erupts from within the snake head's the very very back, the throat area of the snake head, and a giant jet of acid spray spits out of it, coating a large portion of the hallway in acid. You can't really dodge this, given its size. It takes up the grand majority of the entire area. I need the gentleman thief to give me a Constitution saving throw.
So you know how I'm good at dexterity checks? Can I do that instead?
No, because you cannot dodge out of the way.
Oof.
Plus 0. Now I do add +0 to that. Does that help me at all?
No.
That's almost
had to
worth,
consider.
Jack.
The acid slams into you, dealing you 10 acid damage as you feel it burn around it. As the jet starts to sputter within the neck of the snake, the jet slowly slows to a stop. Thank you, English language. However, it does not seem to stop completely, as a small, almost gaseous kind of acid mist seems to be still stuck, trying to escape the figurative lungs of this snake.
I don't breathe.
There is still a kind of acid spray coming out of the snake's mouth that will take up a certain amount of space starting next turn. So I need you to move in accordance.
I have an idea.
I'm gonna go home now. I'll see you guys later.
20.
I can get there. All right. So bear with me on this.
5. 30.
I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna charge forward. I'm gonna go into the mouth of the thing, and I'm going to suck into my shell
To stop it.
and I'm gonna try to stop the acid spray because I have advantage on Constitution saving throws with my shell.
All right. One thing to note, as I said, the acid spray, the acid jet that came out before, coated a large portions of the hallway with acid. You can try and kind of step around the acid that's on the floor, but I will need a dexterity check, an acrobatics check, if you will, to kind of dance and tiptoe around the puddles of acid that are all over the place on the floor.
11? I assume not.
Unfortunately, 11 is just under what you need. As you do manage to complete your movement just fine, but you do take 10 acid damage as you stomp into the acid pools on your way there. Them burning, you feel them burning sensation on the tip of your. I don't know what turtles have. They don't really have toes.
Yeah, going in the mouth and then sucking into my shell because I have advantage.
So you suck into your shell. You slam into the mouth. I don't know what to make you roll for this. I really like this very well. That's a very good idea. Very creative. I will say next turn. So at the basically once Moranjang finishes his movement in his turn, and Euler, if he wants to do anything, I'll have you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
And consider it with evasion. So if you pass it, you'll take no damage as you're completely blocking it. And if you don't, you'll still be blocking it, but you will take acid damage from it.
Understood. So Moranjang, get in that chest.
Yeah, I took a step forward and
You triggered another trap.
Right.
There's no other trap. However, you can go ahead and open the chest. You can't actually open the chest. Obviously, it's part of the map. You flip open the top of the chest, and you see inside a large pile of gold in one half of the chest, on which seems to be the handle of a very, very large looking axe The axe head is not there. It is just the handle of the axe, and you see it's very ornate, and it seems shockingly well preserved. On the other half of the chest, you see 2 small vials that seem to be containing a red potion of some kind, and you see a very, very fat stack of papers.
So we get exploded. I burn the gentleman thief alive, force Cap and Cronch to plug it with his body, and then turn around like, I got a stick. Look what I got, guys.
Just grab whatever you can in the moment.
Grab the chest.
Obviously, we can't spend gold, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I just take the chest, or should I empty it in my inventory?
Gentleman Thief is down the hallway, currently going into shock.
what's your strength?
You can say that you take the chest. I've got all the list of supplies here. Essentially, there's two potions of greater healing, the handle of a large axe, and a bunch of the fat stack of papers are something that are incredibly important to the story of my main campaign players.
We did it.
To us, we read it. It makes like no fucking sense.
Make sure that your players go in with a turtle that can suck it and block that entrance.
I have a couple of backups because I really don't expect my players to go this far out of the way. But yes, indeed, we can talk. We can kind of go back on this at the end. I did adjust these things a little bit.
I have written in my notes important papers in quotation marks.
Are the potions of greater healing, you said?
Yes, 2 potions of greater healing.
All right. Well, I need one of those right now. So if that's,
I know you're fine. I think.
I have 5 HP.
I think you're alright.
I just feel like you're killing it though. You're so good at those dex saves.
No, it's killing me. It's killing me. All right.
You should probably use your movement to get out of here.
Yeah.
Your remaining movement.
So it's like 5 feet and then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Hi.
Yeah.
Uller, does Uller want to, do anything?
How you guys doing?
I found a stick.
I'm shivering because my body is actually shutting down from the acid spray on my skin.
A bit better.
So to give you an exact, I was going to put a draw thing for this. My apologies that I did not do this earlier. The acid spray extends exactly from the head of the snake to where Moranjang is, so that square included. There is no acid that has reached further than that. That will be the end of this quote-unquote turn in combat. Cat and Cronch, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yep. 25.
25. You successfully hold on the hard cover of your shell, managing to plug the head of the snake. Can you give me a perception check, please?
Yeah. 21.
You're not necessarily familiar with traps of these of this kind of architecture, but from what you can tell and from what your mind is telling you, there's probably going to be significant pressure that will start to build up from behind this jet if you stay here very long, and that could have potentially not super great consequences if you stay there for too long.
Understood. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bonus action to come out of my shell and try and rush this way.
All right.
I think I can get just outside of it.
Just outside.
No, just let the
It's almost like I designed it.
Let the pressure build up so it just shoots you down the hallway like a rocket.
Yeah, you know how you step on a Koopa shell?
That would be really fun, and it would legitimately shoot me like a Koopa shell. But also, if I fail to make the con saves that I need to do, I'll just be blasted with acid until that happens. We'll call that Plan B. We'll bring the big bad over here.
Just having a huge setup.
Yeah.
The two of us just split into either
Yeah,
side.
you guys go to either side, and then I get launched down the thing.
And if there's some way, so in theory, if you snuck past the first area successfully, Thieves Guild members would be coming after you into this area. If you had managed to pull that off on like a pursuing Thieves Guild member, that would have been amazing. Sadly, you killed them all. So,
Yeah. Fucking.
I do need another dexterity acrobatics check as you try to avoid the puddles of acid on your way out. I did not make Mora and Jang roll for that as he left, which he should as well. My bad.
Acrobatics.
I gotcha. I'm a dexterous boy, this robot.
That's another 11
Another
in acrobatics,
11.
fortunately. 21 does successfully hop around. That is going to be not a 10 this time, please. Another 6 acid damage to the feet of Cat and Cronch as he runs and splashes his way back down the corridor. Though you do manage to make your way outside of the acid area.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna use my action
Okay.
to dash out of here.
I also take my action to dash, but it's very hobbled as my clothes and skin are burnt away and eaten away by the acid. I pass Ulder on the way and just like, hi.
Because that is a 90-degree angle, I am going to have you roll to avoid the acid on this where Mora and Jang is essentially.
That's
On
fine.
that
That will
square.
probably kill me. That's fine.
Guys.
Let's see here.
Fucking face down in a pile of acid.
Acrobatics, that's +5.
Unfortunately, a 2 does not. However, this is a very small portion of acid, so even though you do hit it, it's not like Cat and Cronch where you ran through like 30 feet
So
of it.
like I'm just like
Um,
shaking and I slip on some of it and land face plant right in front of Morin.
You do take 2 points of acid damage from that
you're
one
up.
square as you kind of try and slip past it. Sadly,
I
still
get
getting
up,
some acid.
my nose is broken and crooked, and I just start crawling the rest of the way out to safety. I crawl up to. Do you have any healing abilities, Uller?
I got an herb kit.
Hey, he's got nerve.
He's got herbs.
You want a
I
bag
would like-
or something?
I would like the herbs, please.
I would
Alright,
like
herbs.
the herbs.
Okay, if you got them.
I look at the herbs. Can I tell what they are?
Give me a nature check.
Can I
Or
go ahead
Arcana.
and use? I want to go ahead and use my the ability of my talisman to give myself an extra D4 on this skill check.
Do you have proficiency with thieves' tools and/or a poison kit?
I have
Poison kit.
no, I have with thieves' tools, but not a poison kit.
I would say you can roll that with Thieves Guild, Thieves Tools in a very vague sense. It'll probably be a higher DC.
Are you
but-
sure? Because my nature is +1, so I think I can hit that.
Up to you.
All right.
Up to you, player.
Whether the wearer of your talisman. Okay. When the wearer of my Wait, hold on. I can let other people wear this thing and they get the bonus? Pretty sick. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and roll, and if I fail, I can use an extra D4, I guess. All right. Nature. That's a 14. Did that fail? Do I know what these are?
What you can tell from this, it is poison of some kind.
So don't
These
put
are
it on
all
my wounds.
alchemical ingredients. Yeah.
So
would probably
don't
be a
put it
bad
on my
idea.
wounds. Okay, I tell him, I look up at Euler and just say, this is poison. If we put this on me, I would have actually literally died just now.
Wait, my herbs are poisonous to him.
No, you're
Are
the
these
herbs you
these are
found
not
in
the
the...
herbs you have. What fucking herbs do you have? I don't know.
I said I have an herbalism kit.
Oh,
Is-
I
is
thought you were
there-
talking about the herbs in the other room that you found.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
No.
In that case, I don't actually know what an herbalism kit fucking does. I don't think I've ever seen
Ba-
that item in my life.
It's basically meant for working with herbs, I guess. You could also make potions with it, but it doesn't necessarily... You still need to have the resources to actually make it. The herbalism kit and having proficiency with it only actually lets you perform the action. So an herbalism kit, unfortunately for me, is literally useless at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right,
he hands you some flower clippers, a small pot, some dirt, some fertilizer, and a couple seeds, and says, "Maybe this will help."
I begin gardening.
Should we take a short rest, maybe? I know we're 5 minutes into the dungeon, but maybe
I crawl up to this wall right here and just set myself up next to it and just close my eyes for a minute.
All right.
Before we get too far along this choice path, Moran Jang, if you would like to step out of the acid, I'd ask you to roll a dexterity acrobatics check as well.
Didn't you roll the 20? Oh no, that was the previous roll.
Yeah.
Right, correct.
Click.
You successfully avoid tiptoe around the acid on the ground and make your way out, no problem.
Yeah, Morin's vibing.
All right, we're just gonna stop. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna take like, I don't know, like
Next
30.
to the gas?
We're just gonna nap a bit.
You do hear a very, very low hissing noise.
It's okay. I take the curtains I got earlier and wrap them around this area right here.
Wait in this area for it. I'll carry you.
I head over this way, very slowly, using the wall as support, and I put up a curtain to block the gas, and then I sit on the table.
It's highly effective. Completely blocks the gas. From what you can tell, you're not an expert in
that's why
liquid or liquid physics. However, it will likely be a while before the gas manages to fill up the entire area and make its way there. You could definitely take a short rest at this interlude.
All right, I would love to roll my hit dice. Unfortunately, I only have one left.
You did level up.
I did level up. That's why I have one left.
Well, there you go.
All right, I'm gonna roll this D8, and all right, I'm looking good, man. I'm looking good, guys.
I'll give you the potion.
Thank you.
Yeah, call me crazy.
All right.
Why did I suddenly go from? That's weird. I
Wait,
went
but
from
we
3
long
hit
rested
points
too. Would you have
to
gotten
7.
back half your hit dice?
I thought we didn't long rest.
We long rested before this match.
No,
He said
we
that
didn't.
I said you level up, you long rested.
Oh, well.
And it was kind of all like hand wavy because you didn't actually finish the previous section fully because we kind of ran out of time. But I didn't want to let you guys start with a little bit of a better situation for yourselves.
You have.
All right.
2 more.
So what I actually have is more HP than I thought originally because I was missing like 10 before this. So I have 14 and also more hit dice to spend.
Nice.
Which means I would have been able to spend that. I just spent that one. There's 14 there. All right. Should probably mark that then. I'm sorry, I'm just doing some very quick math. By that I mean very slow math.
Quick math.
All right, and it's been another one.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Unlucky.
There we go. That's. Unfortunately, if I spend one more, well, yeah, fuck it, all will, whatever. 7. There we go. All right, that's all of my hit dice.
Don't rest.
Yep. All right.
All right. Is everyone good?
I get off the table. I look like I've taken no damage. I was like, I'm feeling ready to go. My flesh is fully healed.
Somehow.
All right. You fucking took a nap. I watched you. You sat there and your eyes just kind of went cross-eyed, and then they glazed over, and then you just kind of slept. I heard you snored, but your eyes were open. It was fucking weird.
It's like I look immaculate. I look like my clothes healed too.
You scare me. You scare me a lot.
And before it really just I changed without them realizing. Oh, what happens?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
just
Okay.
available large portions
Alright.
of the map, so I didn't have to worry about it.
All right. So I think our next course of action is probably figure out what's through these doors.
Door. I'm gonna try this door.
It is unlocked.
I open.
You open the door. Let me
Wait!
go
Don't
ahead
step inside! Don't
and-
step inside! Don't step
I
inside!
haven't stepped inside yet. I'm just opening the door. Shit.
I
And-
look
and
at
if
the
anything,
ground on the other side of
I'm
the
the one
door.
with advantage on saving throws. You're the one who shouldn't be going through, my guy.
Dook. 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 Okay. So you walk into this this open area. Yes, my wonderful artistic abilities using the
It's a
roll
giant
20
turd.
heart plant.
Yeah, there's a dookie in these waters.
There's a large room with some kind of very clearly canal
A turd.
style thing built into it, on which there is a small boat. Thank you very much.
I thought that was the
while
fungus you were
the
talking
image
about
here-
earlier.
Well, the image here shows the water is a crystalline blue. It is, in fact, a deep, dark, very, very muddied-looking brown. The boat seems to be on top of it somehow.
Oh, it's a football.
But it's practically just mud. It's just barely not viscous enough, whatever the opposite of viscous is, liquid enough to maintain the boat afloat in the disgusting water. You see on the side of the room, there's a small table with unsettling stains of a dark reddish hue on it,
Ow. More like blood.
and what looks like a butcher knife to the side.
I'm not.
I would like to
sharpest
investigate the
dead.
floor.
I think I know what happened
Go,
here.
go ahead and investigate the floor.
That's an
Don't
8.
lick
That's an 8. Looks like a floor.
I throw my dagger on it.
Goes,
Dagger's on the floor now, and it's gross. Fucking nasty.
I go in the
Let me
room and
check
pick
out-
up my dagger.
You
Check
stabbed
out-
your mother with that dagger.
This looks like the way forward, so I will go check out the other door.
What is going on here? Can I like see into that room or?
No, so you saw into the other like this. Excuse me. You saw into this side from the entranceway where the carpet was, and there is a wall right here, which separates the two areas.
Is there a place for the water to travel, like right underneath there, or what's going on?
If there was, you would not be able to see it. The water is too muddied. You can't see anything below the surface.
So
You
does
don't
the
see
water-
any kind of cracks or anything there,
Listen,
though.
but
Does
here's
the
what I
water-
see
the
over
wall is
here.
right up against that wall.
This is
Sorry?
this is what I see over here. A new knife. I grab it.
You have a butcher knife.
I'm adding that to my
Inventory.
inventory.
It's triggered.
You've acquired a murder weapon.
My fingerprints are all over it.
Yeah. You would think he wore gloves. Nope.
I do.
He wore gloves.
I just
He wore
have
gloves with
fingerprints on.
fingerprints on them.
Yeah.
That's how tight his gloves are. I
I don't know. I inspect the table a little bit to try to figure out what was.
Can you give me another investigation check?
Okay, I'm good at these. I'm good at all rolls. 2. So 6.
Something bled here, and that's unsettling.
I used the back of the butcher knife to scratch my forehead. I'm just like, huh. Well, I walk off.
Take 400.
Cat and Cronch, you have kind of wandered away to the other side. Do you want to try and open that door?
Yes.
It is locked.
I'll be right there.
Yeah.
All right. I make the sorry, Uller. Okay. And I walk over here.
day.
Alright, I need you to move aside.
Um,
Okay, thank you. I begin picking the lock with the stools.
Go ahead and give me a lockpick check.
So I have my proficiency bonus to that, but do I have a specific skill I'm also adding to it? It's just dexterity.
I think it's thieves. I think it's thieves tools.
yeah,
isn't
thieves
it?
tools
Yeah,
is
thieves-
its own proficiency.
Yeah, but can I add like a dexterity to that as well, or?
Yeah, it's usually dexterity.
Yeah, for lockpicking, yeah, it'll be a dexterity thieves guild.
All right,
The
that's
thieves
a,
tools. That's a nat 1. You are
That
not
is-
able to unlock the door.
that is a
Alright,
6.
my
That is a
turn.
6, my good sir.
My
Fucking
turn.
just go, fucking
I'm
bash
just
through
gonna go.
it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like take my shield and I'm just gonna ram the fucking doorknob.
Give me an attack roll
All right.
with advantage because it's unconscious, technically. It's a door. I mean,
It's
16.
incapacitated,
Alright,
yeah.
15.
15. You do hit the door. Go ahead and give me a damage roll.
All right.
I'm glad you hit the door.
I mean, he did roll one of the nat ones, so if you rolled both, you can somehow miss. 6. So your shield slams into the door, and you see parts of the wooden structure of the door splinter. However, it does seem like this is a much sturdier door than most.
God damn! I'm
So
gonna
the
take it
door
with
does
goddamn.
not break or open.
You would
I'm
think
gonna
that
take out my
wood rot
war
would
pick
take
and I'm
it.
just attacking the doorknob relentlessly.
It's one of them new
God fucking
doors.
please, God, darn it, just chipping away at it like fucking here's Johnny.
Go ahead and give me another attack roll
All right.
with advantage. Oh wait, technically that was a crit because you hit it and it's unconscious ? Um,
Well, then that's a 24. So I'll roll this. as a
you did
crit.
that hits the door and rolls a crit. 2d4 plus 4.
14.
14. So you slam your war picks, I believe it was, repeatedly into the door, and eventually the wooden structure surrounding the metal door knob and lock starts to break down. And while you don't actually end up breaking the lock, you do end up breaking the wood around it enough that the lock portion could just stay in the lock, and you can kind of with the force of your momentum slam the door open on this side. Now give me
Fucking
just
strong ass lock.
room.
Holy shit.
Dwarven made, dude.
Yeah. No kidding.
See, that's why normally you pick them.
Yeah,
As
that's go for you.
you look in, as you look into this room, the first thing you notice is that there is once again a large canal-like area built into that with very, very muddied water all over the place. You do immediately notice as well a pile of bones on a somewhat sequestered section of the room. It does seem to be only one pair of bones, and they look not recent, but definitely not the age of the dwarves before you. You do notice a bunch of shackles on the ground in the corner as well. Most of them seem to be stuck into the ground on one end, and I'm going to need you to stop moving real quick because these guys are on GM layer for some reason. And there are 3 wolf-like creatures, which you can see seem to be missing large patches of fur. They're kind of stumbling around aimlessly a little bit. And as you finally break through the door, they kind of all turn their attention towards you immediately. I
Do you
need
know where the
everyone to roll
bathroom
initiative. I need you to roll everyone to roll initiative because unfortunately these guys are not intelligent enough to hold a conversation.
You gotta try.
You gotta try.
12.
Click on your token.
Yes, I did.
Good.
Sorry, I didn't put the thing up. Oh my god.
Ooh, nice.
I rolled a 14. I rolled something that was higher than a 10.
What happened?
You rolled it higher than a 10.
Yeah, rolled
Pretty
a
impressive,
14.
bro. Can I suck your dick?
Thank you.
Okay. So there's Wolf 1, Wolf 2, and Wolf Alpha. This
That's
is
not how
for
numbers work.
Alpha, beta, gamma.
this is for Wolf 1. That is a nat 20. Pretty good. Pretty good. Off to a strong start.
It's all right. I mean,
22. Sorry. This is Wolf 2. 11. Acceptable.
Yeah, Morin's just all the way over here, so he has to go swim in the water to get to us.
And Wolf Alpha.
oh god, you know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think the thing that connects these is under the underwater, so you'd have to like swim through it. Which I mean, he doesn't have to breathe.
I don't.
Yeah.
I can stay underwater this entire round.
And his wood is laminated, so he's good.
Yeah, it's vinyl.
But the ropes.
I do really wish that D&D or that Roll20 had an auto
Immune system.
it's weird auto filter or not auto filter auto sort on initiative.
It does.
You
seems like-
just have to click descending.
Yeah, if you go into settings,
Huh.
you can click descending and it will automatically level everything.
Huh.
I do it
Who'd
all
have
the
thought?
time. I would have thought. I do it all the time.
That shit. Get the fuck out of here.
No, but I'm gonna fight
Oh
them.
yeah. So it is. Descending. Except I put Wolf one, Waffle. Put Waffle 1. All right, that's Waffle.
Waffle.
I don't think you guys can actually see the names on these things.
Nah.
I'm assuming this is the alpha one right there.
It is the one that
The
looks
alpha one is the
different.
one with a different template. Let me go ahead and see. Does that work?
Yeah, I saw Wolf 1.
Yeah.
I see Waffle 1 now.
Check.
More like waffle copter, am I right, guys?
Waffle 1. Swa 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 swa. Ha ha
Dude,
ha.
I got so upset. So I had a question today on for one of my classes that was like correct way to smell a chemical is not by sniffing but by, and it's like wafting.
Yeah.
But I can't read, and so I read waffling as wafting, and I selected that as my answer, and it marked me wrong, and I was like, that's not fair.
That is kind of bullshit. Because
the
it means you do know the correct one. You just didn't
Yeah.
read the question.
Yeah, the F and the L right next to each other just went over my
God,
head and was like
who-
T.
Who thinks that reading comprehension is an important skill? Not for me in science.
Not my learning disability.
Yeah. My learning disability has been rather vocal about how it feels about reading comprehension.
Yeah.
All right, so
believe
how the hell is
Morin's
Morin gonna get over here?
What you got?
You're first up.
It's not ideal. I can get to about there if I just sprint through the dookie water.
So again, there are walls there. You do not see a straight way across.
I think that the waterway might connect underneath the water, but you would have to swim
that's
through
what
it.
you mean.
Yeah.
I was thinking, my original thought process was going to be, okay, hear me out. I sit in the boat and I spin really fast at the back of it that I just become a motorboat. And I just go directly to the other side.
No.
No, that's how we leave. That's how we leave. That's the way forward.
I mean, you could also just dash and go around.
Yeah, so that you can see up and through this area, kind of like as so.
Just hit Q.
We just scream. Yeah, we just scream, Morin! Morin, there's wolves!
Hey guys, there's some puppers and they're not cool. They're not cool with our
I don't think they can hear you. These are stone walls.
I don't know why you guys would need me. I am not our tank. I have 33 hit points.
Hey, look,
I'm not a
listen,
good
all right.
tank.
I like to keep people informed.
I'm gonna try going through under the water, under the wall.
All right. How are you traversing this area?
I'm gonna
Swim.
get to like right here, and then I'm just gonna
So that's-
jump.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right. So in your first 20 feet of your movement, you jump in to the muddied water. Are you diving?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to go underneath it.
So you dive in, and You go through about a foot or so of water before you hit an incredibly viscous, very muddy area. You could probably try and swim/dig your way through it, but it would take some serious effort.
Just slowly sinks until he hits the face first into the mud. Just slowly sinking. Let's try the spinning tactic now and speed dig my way through.
I don't know if there are rules for this, but
I just think it's his flavor for him trying to dig.
I'll give you. You can use I guess an athletics check to attempt to dig your way through the mud beneath you.
11. Good thing I don't have to breathe.
With your remaining movement, you manage to get 5 feet into the mud.
And now you're stuck.
If you remain still, you would probably get stuck. Yes. Thankfully, you don't need to breathe, so whatever. You know.
Yeah. Just keep spinning.
So you can move yourself 10 or 5 feet forward, but we'll try and imagine the 3D map of this as you move to the square that's basically below where you are.
What would dashing do?
Well, you have to take your action to dig through it.
Athletics check.
I mean, that sounds pretty good, and I'm not getting anywhere as is. It's even
Well, I think
worse.
it was your action to dig through as much as you did.
Mm-hmm. I think you would need to use a key point for that. The bonus action dash.
Right.
Bonus action dash, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately, with a 7, you're a decent. You're 5 feet into the mud. You don't have as much movement for your arms available. You're not able to dig your way or make any significant progress as you attempt to dig through the mud.
His turn ends, and he's just facing the surface of the water, and he's like, "Huh. Well, I gotta commit now."
That's
All
something
right.
God fallacy.
It is Waffle 1's turn. Waffle 1, as he notices the door slam open, and he hears, "Puppers! Puppers over here!"
Ah, fuck.
You see this kind of this unholy and unintelligent kind of gleam in his eye as he begins running towards Cronch. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As he runs up to him and attempts to attack him as he pounces onto you and attempts to bite at your, as of yet, not barbarian inducted shell.
Pounces on you, attempts to rip out throat. Ooh.
Oh, well, what's this? That is a... Okay.
No, you're a turtle. You're a perfect delicacy for him. Get out of there.
That
The 10 to
will
hit. Which will not hit. Let's make sure he doesn't have 2 attacks. He does not.
If we lead him
yeah.
down this, hallway, we can basically use this point as a choke point.
Yeah.
The wolf is unable to do any meaningful damage to Cat and Cronch, and it is the gentleman thief's turn. The gentleman thieves.
I could move through him to try to get there and get on in this combat, but I feel like that would open me up very easily, and I can't do that. So I'm gonna instead move to about right here and hope and just yell down the corridor and say, "Lead him through!"
All right. This will be great.
Yeah.
All right, that's your turn, I guess.
Are you holding your action for anything, or?
Yeah, if a wolf ends up right about there, I'll slash it with my sword.
All right, noted.
I will walk up and be like, "What are you talking about?"
Wolves!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have another 5 feet of movement.
The hunter of man!
No, I don't.
25 feet.
Oh, that's right. You're the short. Ha,
Yeah.
lol.
Imagine.
Yeah, you can't really. I mean, you could dash, but. All right, Cat and Cronch.
All right. I would like to rage.
You may do so. That is allowed.
And then I am going to whack at this guy in front of me.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna give him the old 1-2, and
Give me a 1-2.
I'll reckless attack, so I have advantage.
All right.
It's a 20.
20 does indeed hit.
All right. And this is my first turn, so double checking. Yep. 23 points of damage. I rolled max.
Pretty
On
good.
both
Pretty good.
rolls.
Pretty
You stand.
freaking good.
Still up.
23 points of damage totally. You managed to hack very deeply into it. And from what you can tell, if this was a normal wolf, it would be very dead. However, the actual attachment of its limbs and organs does not seem to be of particular concern to this particular form of the wolf, seeing as they are.
It is worth noting that that 9 points of the damage I did was radiant damage, but
Oh, was it?
it
Yes,
was.
unfortunately not. So he has more than 23 HP to begin with.
All right, I'm going to lift up the war pick, and we're bringing it back down.
Give me another attack.
Crack the temple. Do dogs have temples?
Yes, Temple of the Dog is a great band.
There's plenty
My
of
mom
wolf-based religions.
13.
13, unfortunately, it does not hit.
Sweet.
As
I'm
it-
going to take
somehow
the attack
manages
of
to pass.
opportunity, and yeah, pretty easy. Let's move back here.
All right. As it attempts to move back, it is going to make an attack on you.
Mhm.
You were injected
that is
with purple
a
worm poison
9
and
to
die
hit.
instantly.
9 does not hit. Just
Shocking.
kicks off my shell.
Can't believe it. Blinks off your shell as you try to as you run away from it.
And I'll hold
Clink,
back,
clink.
holding up my shield and my war pick, and I'm just like, all right. That's it.
All right. It is Wolf 2's turn. These things don't seem to be very intelligent. I mean, first of all, they're wolves. Second of all, they're undead.
What?
So that's like double the mental incapacity. It says 5, 10, 15, or 5, 10.
They have a
15,
mental
20,
score of
25,
0.
30. These guys have faster movement? Yes, they do. 35, 40. Poof. Exactly 40. As Wolf 2 runs up here,
Slam!
and seeing as the first target that he saw was Cat and Cronch, he is simply going to go ahead and attempt to bite into Cat and Cronch once again.
Do I have my reaction to slash?
You do have your reaction to slash. I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay, yeah, it's a +5 to hit.
Is it
It's,
13?
That's a 13.
Unfortunately, 13 just barely does not hit.
I whiff it.
You
I
mean you
like-
wolf it?
I like. Okay, fuck. First of all, shut up.
Take-
No. I'd like to direct my
Take
attack
what-
to Captain Crunch.
Oh, guess what? A 13 is not going to hit me either, bud.
All right. Well, there you go. That was my reaction.
It's
As
a
a
good
reaction.
reaction.
All right. It was an attempt.
It's gonna be
Wolf
hilarious.
2
Orange
completes
egg,
its action, attempting to bite into Cat and Cronch. There's a 15 on Cat and Cronch.
Oh, they have advantage to hit me. Sorry, I did reckless attack.
Asked you because you did do reckless attack. The 12, 15, 15.
Neither will hit. I have an AC.
I believe your AC is like 22, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, all right.
That was
That is more or less all.
26 inside my shell.
okay. Okay.
Or I guess it's 24 because I technically can't hold my shield in my shell.
Right.
That is true. It is going to be Wolf Alpha's turn. Wolf Alpha is going to run down behind it here, and is going to attempt to bite at the only thing that it can reach, which is the gentleman thief at
other
disadvantage because of the. They are just barely intelligent enough to avoid friendly fire.
That would be
He
hilarious.
will have disadvantage in the bulldogs during the sharp angle of the wall.
I don't know
Okay.
who I
in
am.
this-
I don't know what's going on. All I know is I must munch.
I got a match, bro. That is an 18 to hit.
You know, that hits. That hits me.
At disadvantage, wouldn't that be the 12?
Oh yeah, sorry, 12. You're right.
If it's a 12, then yeah, I'm fine. It doesn't hit.
All right. As the chawing maw of the wolf attempts to bite you around the corner, it is not. You manage to back up, and all its teeth find are the stone edges. Moran Jang,
Take a bite
you
out of
having fun
that.
there?
Kibora Jag, what's your what's
We
your play?
swimming.
All right.
You see, the real genius of this plan is eventually we're gonna flank them like this.
Yeah,
True
Yeah.
genius.
mud.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check as part of your movement.
Like this. Oh,
Unfortunately, you're not able to get anywhere. Still trying to claw your way through the mud as the mud around you is starting to close into you. If you don't manage to move out of the mud this turn, you're gonna have a problem.
fucking hate this place.
You still have movement. Get out of the mud.
Guess I'm getting out of the mud, but now Morin
Yeah,
feels
he's just
stupid.
fucking, yeah, he's just
Wet and covered in mud.
He's soaked and he's muddy. He's just like, I fucking hate it here.
What? Morin's drying off by spinning at supersonic
Yeah.
speeds. And
He's activated the spin cycle.
You see like small bits of mud fly all over the place as you do this. And you go and take your place on the boat. You sit down there grumpily.
he doesn't want to admit to the party that he wasn't there because he was stuck in mud for 3 rounds.
All right.
You'll-
it is Waffle-
you can reliably say that you just I didn't know anything was happening. What?
Yeah, no one called for me.
The mud in my ears.
I figured y'all wanted to talk about something, so I left you to it.
You ever drop your phone in water, alright? You have to leave it in rice for a bit afterwards.
Waffle 1 moves up and starts kind of shoving into the derriere of Wolf Alpha. However, they are not able to move around each other in this corridor, and he cannot take any further significant action. Gentleman Thief.
Tall man. All right. So why is my name like that?
I don't know.
I just realized that. I'm gonna go slash down now.
Slash down.
So that's
Slash
a,
down.
That's a 20, a dirty 20 on this wolf right in front
Dirty
of me.
20 does get the wolf in front of you, which is
Yeah.
not, by the way, the wolf that was damaged. That was Wolf 1. Waffle 1.
Okay, that's well. I mean, whatever. So that's a d6 plus 2.
And you have sneak
That's-
attack since there's an ally within 5
I
feet.
do. I do have sneak attack. So that's 6 points of damage and an extra 2d6 more. So that's
That was
11
3.
points of damage.
11 points of damage as you slash your rapier down, catching a portion of this wolf that was not paying attention to you due to its current target. You do cut into it pretty significantly, damaging one of its legs. That's 11.
And then as a bonus action, I take my dagger in my other hand and go to give it good old slash on the wolf with that too.
Go ahead.
All right. That's I'm pretty sure that's a 9. That's 9.
9 unfortunately does not hit. I know this comes as a shock to you. However, 9 is smaller than 13, so
I am then going to take the 2 opportunity attacks and hope to God they don't hit and back up right about here to still block them in, but allow Uller to get some attacks in next rounds.
Could have bonus action.
That's my movement.
you could have.
Get stabbed
but,
with your dagger.
What are you talking about? That was my bonus action. Moving is movements.
No, but I'm saying if you hadn't stabbed with your thing, you could have bonus action disengaged and then walk.
I could have, but I didn't.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because
Dude.
it's all part of my. I just didn't think of it.
Yeah.
Wolf 2 misses you completely as you attempt to disengage, and Wolf Alpha is still with disadvantage. That is a 16 with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's gonna 16 with disadvantage. That's gonna hit me.
16 hits. As you try and leave, however, the wolf maw biting around the corner manages to dig into your side as you attempt to leave. That is. Wolf out.
Ooh. Oof. Ow. Owie.
Dealing you. Roll the dice. Come on. Roll the dice. 13 points of piercing damage. As the zombie wolf alpha's maw rips into you, and its claws kind of starting scratching at you. I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Oh god, that's a -1. Let's go, PogChamp. 18.
Rogers. While the maw of the wolf is indeed clawing into you, you do manage to just rotate your body. Which is why you took maybe a little more damage than you were expecting, and free yourself from its clenching grasp, and you do manage to successfully disengage the area you were in.
Okay. Sick. That hurt a lot. Alert! Support! Support! And I end my turn.
Alert stabs you.
You supported the wrong side. I meant support me, not the wolves. All right. Speaking of Wheeler, you're up.
He's in the way, right?
Unfortunately.
He's a little bit in the way.
I totally forgot. I did end my turn. Can I move over to like the left a little bit, or?
Yeah, you have plenty of movement to do that. That's
all
fine.
right. Then I'll do that. So that way you can move up here and block them from leaving.
I won't do that.
What do you mean you won't do that? We need to do that. If they leave that room into this room, we're fucked.
I don't know if we're fucked, but yeah.
I'm in a boat.
You're
Hey, listen, man. There's only 4 people under this fucking mountain right now that is on your side, and you're one of them.
Under this mountain, I was in mud.
No, hey, we'll be fine. If they get into that room, that doesn't really bother us. Actually,
yeah, they can surround us. That's the thing. We don't want them to surround us.
If they start to move in that room, then we can flank them. Right now, we have no choice of flanking.
No, shut up.
How about this? I'll wait like a turn until Morin gets closer.
You can still shoot at them now.
How about that? No. I'll wait. Okay, hang on. Boom.
Yeah.
And then they can't come in until I choose to come.
That is
back
literally
here.
what I said.
Hey,
that is literally what I asked you to do.
Genius.
It did sound a little better coming from Gerald. Let's be.
What the fuck do you mean?
I didn't quite get it.
No, listen. Your strategy is absolute garbage. Now, hear me out. Let me do this. It's like the exact fucking thing I asked you to do.
God, he's a genius.
Where does he come up with these? No. I'm debating if I should on it. I'll hold off on what I want to use until later. So for now, I'll just cantrip Eldritch Blast with an arrow.
I mean, you can just hold your action.
That's good. That's good.
Or I can shoot this guy.
Oh, fact.
It's a wolf, not a guy. You're like looking right at me.
This guy.
Yeah.
Now that my plan is into place, I can shoot this guy.
All right.
16 will hit.
All right.
That is 7 damage. Is this an arrow or is this Eldritch Blast?
It's eligible. I just realized there's more beams. I completely forgot. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, you got total. Double the beams.
I can just do that again, right? Yeah.
Do you need to roll both to hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, both of them need to be rolled to hit. They're both separate attacks.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So
Yeah, we're waiting on you, man.
You're all sitting there like nobody wanted to harp on him. We're like, he'll get it. Hold on.
hey, aren't you happy you rolled to hit now?
Roll an extra d10 to throw on that, then.
Oh, well, just.
Don't do that.
Without
don't
the
do that.
fire.
I hit the up arrow.
Yeah,
No,
22
Yeah.
total damage.
Plus
As
the
the beam of radiant damage. Eldritch Blast is radiant, right?
No, it's force.
Force, okay. 22 damage as the beam strings out of Ullr's bow and pierces through the wolf. The wolf is going to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 27.
Oh,
No,
that's-
unless it's a crit, and since the second attack was a crit, it is dead.
Hey.
As your arrow manages to pierce through this undead wolf's being, ending it. As it kind of is slammed up against the wall behind it, having no more blood to bleed out, it simply slumps to the ground, defeated. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yo, mama.
Get him. You take 5d 100 points of god damage.
God damage.
God tried to kill me and succeeded.
All right, Cat and Cronch.
All right, Captain Cronch. Here we go. How hurt does the guy in the back look?
I mean, he looks dead.
The guy in the back? Oh well, yeah, they're all undead. All right, cool.
It's kind of hard to gauge.
So,
You could always hold your action, and as soon as they show up in front of you, slap them.
Yeah, but when I hold an action, I can only do one attack.
Yeah, but if you move up to attack them,
No, you're right.
then-
Yeah, you're right. I'll hold action to attack the first thing that hits me, or the first thing that comes up to me.
I like throw a
The
dagger at you. Oh, time to whip some
If you
ass.
do that, I will absolutely crack you over the head with a war pick. So that does track.
Those things are good at
Um,
piercing things. I should probably not
So
do
you
that.
will hold your action for anything as taking the square in front of you, essentially.
Correct.
All right. It is Wolf 2's turn. Wolf 2 is going to hold its action until Wolf Alpha can get the fuck out of the way.
I mean, technically, allies can move through each other's squares, no problem.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. These guys aren't exactly allies. They just know not to attack each other. They're not very smart. Again.
Hey, listen.
If
If that's not what allies sound like to you, then I don't know what does. Because not attacking each other basically means we're on the same team.
all right. So the Wolf Alpha. The Wolf Alpha, having had its jaws unclenched the previous round, now that he can kind of sort of move forward, does indeed step in front and then past there. I'm going to move him directly past there. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to select that token. Oh, you're approaching me? And that does indeed trigger your attack.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again.
He has a taste of my blood. He has a taste of my blood.
19.
It's a 19 will hit.
All right. Plus. So
Max
8 points.
Damage again.
8 points of piercing, 11 points of radiant.
All right. And that is.
Yeah,
all right.
just like some elevator music.
So as
playing in there.
as the Wolf Alpha dashes past you, you slam into his side with the pick. The Wolf Alpha seems to be a bit more of a Chad than the other wolves. Well, you do seem to have hurt him, and the pick kind of stuck into him. He probably doesn't have any nerve endings anymore, so he just kind of keeps going as you do rip out a significant portion of his ligaments and muscle tissue.
Smite thee. That's all.
And the Wolf Alpha is going to rush up here and take another attack on the Gentleman Thief with disadvantage.
No, wait, hold on. What? No, no, no.
That is an 11 to hit.
That is an 11 to not hit. Oh, got him. I'm alive.
As the Wolf Alpha attempts to bite around the corner, it's not able to find purchase. The wall providing sufficient cover to prevent this. That is all Wolf Alpha can. I guess Wolf Alpha doesn't take 2 attack. No, it does not. Okay. Wolf 2 now, who, as he held his action, is going to rush up and attempt to attack Cat and Cronch, who spotted him earlier.
That's Wolf 2. Wolf 2 is dead.
No, Wolf 1 is dead. I'm sorry.
No.
Waffle.
That's Wolf 2 right there.
Wolf, yeah, that's Wolf 1.
That's Wolf. That's
that
Wolf
not?
2.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Well, time and history has changed.
the game's
Because
changed.
that's not how we play this.
They're both Waffle 1.
You fools! Waffle 1 is dead. We did this all the way around. Wolf 2 is now Wolf 1. He's had a change of identity. Just in order to keep things
He
smoothly running.
identifies as Wolf 1.
Minions are minions. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. It doesn't matter. He's going to make an attack.
I feel like bad guys
that
don't
will-
cherish their employees nearly as much as they should.
It's in that one. As it just kind of jumps up onto Cat and Cronch's stomach area and bounces off the shell, doing absolutely nothing in the
He's
process.
trying to rip out
It
your
is Morin
stomach.
Jang. It is Morin Jang's turn. However, as Morin Jang is sitting in the boat, pondering his actions and spin drying off, suddenly the boat. What? Oh, there we go.
What if-
Suddenly
God,
the
if it's
boat.
boat mimic. Ah.
No, I would
Beneath
love
him
it more if it's just a fucking It's a Small World ride and just starts taking you away from us.
I don't think he noticed for a while.
Yeah.
He's moving. I don't think he noticed.
Oh no!
It is indeed a boat mimic. As you suddenly feel yourself stuck in place.
Do you?
I will collapse this collapsible
Do
table
you?
right now.
Will and Spooky. Do you remember? Dude, where's my cart?
I do.
Yeah.
Do.
Do you remember getting into the carriage and being devoured in the stomach of a cart mimic?
Let's not
great
think about it. Let's not
Who
think
got-
about it too
who got
much.
eaten?
It was Will.
Yeah, it was Will.
Yeah, it was Will. Will got fucking eaten.
Yeah, and then everyone else had to chase him.
Hey, listen, I survived, alright? I lived.
It survived. That is true. That is the thing that happened.
He broke its legs. Anyway, I
By the
just
way-
like
You are stuck on the boat as you are literally sitting in it. So it is going to head, and its maw literally appears beneath your wooden buttocks and starts biting at you as you are stuck in place.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
By my shiny metal ass.
I'll make the-
That is a 21 to hit.
oh, that hits.
Hey, shut up.
It is. That is 8 piercing damage and 4 acid damage. As the boat beneath you shudders and bites into your ass unexpectedly. You are technically restrained by it at the moment.
You know, technically, you are organic material.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
a
you're
black.
made of wood. You're made of wood. It's
Yeah, I'm
organic.
technically a real boy.
It is now your turn.
I suggest you do something about that immediately. You have a potion of greater healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that. I'm just going to assume he wasn't aware of it, and then when he bit him, it broke the vial and it just absorbed through his skin.
Vinyl.
Which is
Vinyl skin.
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah. Sick.
11.
11. That almost undoes his hit.
There's too many ones there.
21.
I mean, they're D4s. It's not like it affects it
Too
greatly.
many. And then I'm gonna attack it.
Go ahead and attack it.
Oh, I should bring up my spiritual arms, huh?
I don't see how it could hurt you.
I mean, it can only hurt this boy.
I have a right to bear spiritual arms.
I have a right to spiritual bear arms.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Okay. So the boat needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
The boat?
You're within 10 feet.
I'm gonna say, considering it is grappling you, it has disadvantage on these. That's a good old +1. That says a nat 20. That is a 17 with disadvantage.
I dislike this boat more.
Should be having it didn't crit when it attacked you.
I'm not happy at any of this.
It's
I
like
was sitting in the
speakers-
boat because I was like pouting, and now I'm being attacked, and I feel like this is.
Do we just hear like
Like
R2D2 screaming?
It's like on top of all this, speakers start protruding from the boat and start playing It's a Happy World
It's a
After
Small
All.
World.
It's a small world after all.
Listen,
Yeah.
all right. I had nightmares about It's a Small World growing up.
good.
None of them look
Can
like
I-
this.
Oh,
This is new nightmare material, dude. You got it.
I'm gonna whack him, and then I'm gonna try and stunning strike.
All right. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
This should just be this one, I think.
See, 12 just barely
You have two
hits.
attacks.
I use one to heal.
See, 12
'Cause I have extra
just
attack.
barely.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't hit.
It does hit. It just barely hit.
9
It's
damage.
9 damage.
And now it needs to give me a Constitution save.
All right. That is.
I'm burning through these key points. No one can stop me.
That's a nat 1. So it is.
He stopped you.
See it.
Until the end of your next turn.
The end of your next turn.
Oh no, you stopped it. Never mind. Congratulations,
Alright.
you stunned the boat.
The
Yep.
boat is shocked at the turn of events.
Yeah,
He's
it's
stunned.
like I'm gonna eat you, and then you were like, "Psh," and then it was just like the Pikachu face.
Surprise Pikachu.
he didn't just admit to being eaten. What the?
What? Is that allowed?
Yeah. Are you a cop? You have to tell me.
Oh my god.
All right. That is the end of your turn, however.
Yep.
Gentleman Thief.
All right.
Wait,
well,
can you grapple me? Stunned?
It says the mimic adheres to anything that it
the
touches.
issue
It does not
is
say
that
grapple.
the mimic is blue.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I was about to be like, could I
So-
just book it now?
No.
Yes, sadly, even though it's not able to hold you physically because it is stunned, it is a giant sticky ball.
do I have disadvantage on this attack against Alpha Wolf? I'm sorry,
Yes.
Wolf Alpha.
Wolf Elf, yes.
You could disengage and go check on Marjane.
You know what? I'm sure he's fine. I feel like he's pouting or going through some stuff right now.
I don't know. I think he's doing okay.
I think he's
Wow.
hurt.
Okay. Anyway, that's a 21, and then also
21
with
with-
disadvantage, that's a 21.
21, I'm not so sure about, but the 21 will hit.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, 21's a little sketchy, but 21 is where it's at.
Yeah, you
So
got
that's
it. You got it with the 21.
D6 plus 2.
You do have sneak attack damage.
I do. I was just about to roll that.
It's right there.
So that's 4 plus 7, which is 11. I think. Yes, I did math.
Congratulations, you played yourself. 11 damage as you do manage to slash into the Wolf Alpha. You do hit it. Again, it looks dead. So how effective you're actually being is kind of difficult to gauge.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and stab it with my dagger, with my bonus action, or attempt to anyway. That's
attack roll.
another.
Disadvantage.
That is a 9 with disadvantage.
Ooh.
9 unfortunately does not hit.
I just kind of think to myself, man, I wonder if something's happening to Morn. He usually likes to be with in these fights, you know. I end my turn.
Fuck.
Where's
You're
that guy? Is he flaking out on us? That double crossing. Meanwhile, he's sitting here like, I don't know what's happening to me.
The good news is all your attacks are criminal.
Yes.
You can just fucking flurry
He's
blows.
currently munching on this tush.
Um,
The mighty Euler.
I'm gonna scorching ray this guy.
Ooh,
That is fire damage
Mm-hmm.
or radiant damage.
fire.
Yeah.
Fire,
Fire
but
damage.
scorching sounds like fire.
5.
Fire.
Well, you know,
balls, yeah.
sometimes it could be divine scorching. So
Yeah. Then
I
I ask you
understand
this:
the question.
What damage do you think Sacred Flame does?
Yeah, I think force damage. I think force might be it, if not
It's
piercing.
frost. Next question.
that is like learning that Chill Touch does necrotic damage throws me every fucking time.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me is that an attack? It sounds like an attack. A spell attack roll.
It is a spell attack. But don't.
Oh,
20 does indeed hit.
All right,
Yeah,
and
you have
all
3 beams
three
of
of
that.
these- well,
Figure out how much damage the first one's doing first.
yeah. Let's take it one by one, right?
Mm.
Which I guess if it's 3 beams, I gotta spell attack each one. Well,
Yeah, I believe
right?
so.
Yep,
Probably.
yep, yep.
I
Uh,
asked the questions
also-
this time.
Also, you're a warlock, correct?
Yeah.
Then you have to have cast it at 3rd level. You have 4 beams.
Oh, that's true.
I guess this is. Oh,
You gotta upcast.
Yeah, you have to upcast
Ah.
everything.
Pop it.
see, I was only reading the first part, not the at higher levels.
Mm.
All right.
That's a lot of attacks, though.
That's 2d6. That's the first one.
2d6.
So that's 4 fire damage as the wolf of the fur of the wolf begins catching fire. Go ahead and give me 3 other attacks. 16 will hit.
And that's it.
Noted. And another attack.
Ha-cha-cha.
That just barely hits.
Sweet. Another 6.
And a last attack.
13 damage total.
11 does not hit it, unfortunately. So as you fire off your 4 scorching rays, 3 of them manage to collide into the wolf, and you see large parts of its fur start getting kind of burned off of this wolf alpha. You've clearly done damage to it. It looks dead.
But it
Yeah.
looked dead when it got here, so.
Yeah. So, yeah.
it is
is there
past
anything else you
death's
wanna do?
door. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Oh no, I'm all set.
All right. Can't Cronch.
Alright.
Crotch him.
Here we go. Still angry, still mad. We're gonna recklessly attack this boyo. War pick time. 23.
That hits. I'm gonna assume it probably is gonna
Hold on.
yeet it.
Another 14 points of damage total.
7 of that is radiant. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And its undead fortitude not able to withstand the radiant damage of, I don't know how you got the radiant damage, probably some kind of barbarian
It's
thing
Path
or
of the
whatever.
Zealot Barbarian.
Path of the
My
Zealot,
my first attack every turn does a d6 plus. Oh, that would be 5 points of radiant. I don't know if that matters, but it's
Not really.
it's a d6 plus 3 points of radiant damage, and then the reason why that's a 5 is because when I'm raging, I also do 2 points extra.
2 points of extra damage. Yeah, that's true. It's okay. It had 2 HP, so
So
you simply slam your pick into it. You completely crushing, collapse its skull, and everyone knows a zombie. Aim for the head.
Yeah.
That wolf gets eliminated.
I'm gonna move over here.
Marked.
I'm gonna attack the alpha from behind.
Go for it.
I already have advantage though from reckless.
Shove that war pig right up its keister.
8 points of piercing damage. It's
8
colliding.
points. 8 parts of piercing damage. As you do manage to slam your pick into the wolf alpha's back, it is kind of reeling from all directions. It looks dead.
Great. End my turn as a. Yeah, end my turn. I think I don't have anything else. I thought I did, but that's a 10th level thing. My bad.
Yeah.
It is Zombie Wolf Alpha's turn. It's been attacked by everything. It's trying to figure out what to do. It's kind of surrounded. It's not very smart, and it is going to try and attack. Whoops.
You're gonna have to make a
The one with the softest, most tender flesh.
It is going to attack Ilr, whose scorching rays burned off pieces of its fur. That is a 23 to hit.
Well, yeah, I'd say that hits.
All right, that probably roughly hits. As the jaws clamp into you and the body of the wolf pounces on you, Woe notices your bulge.
That is true. That is true.
No, yeah, that's a known thing about the hunting patterns of wolves.
It does notice your bulge first.
First thing it notices. That is max damage. 16 points of damage as it rips into you with its teeth and claws. And I do need you to give me a strength saving throw.
That's rough.
That's rough.
Nat 20, close.
That is pretty close, and that is just barely enough in this circumstance. You feel the weight of the wolf push off you.
The weight of the wolf on my shoulders.
I feel the weight of the wolf on my shoulders. As the wolf kind of pushes off you and rips out large chunks of flesh from your shoulder, almost getting dangerously close to your neck, hurting you pretty badly, but you manage to kind of push it away and regain your footing. That is all Wolf Alpha can do. The mimic is stunned.
No, your
Moran
blood.
Jang is not. Hopefully. Moran Jang, you are up.
Using both attacks.
With advantage.
That is also true.
Kill him and eat his liver. That's a crit, baby! And a 26. They both hit. The first one's a crit.
12, 9, so
21
points of damage.
21 points of damage as you start you're stuck to it, so you just start spinning. Of course it's going to hit it. And you just like smack. The absolutely appalled mimic is just so terribly stunned at your behavior. It just tanks the hits, and it hurts. It does indeed probably hurt it. It's kind of hard. You know that you're both made of wood. You should feel like a kinship.
No, he's pretending to be made of wood. It's different. That's like an actor.
Yeah, he's a pretender.
Oh, yeah.
None of these fake people in 2021, man.
Yeah, we're leaving these fake bitches behind. Sorry, bro.
Fair enough. You do see like chips of the wood of the boat kind of break off, and as they break off, turn into like this bloodied amorphous mass and flop into the water. It's pretty nasty. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Is there anything else you want to do?
Flurry of blows.
One less key point down. Go ahead and give me some attacks.
With advantage.
Oh, that's right. These are still.
26 will hit, and a 23 will hit.
I am popping off. Morin is angry.
As you should be at this point. That's another 15. Math real quick. Quick maths.
Another one. Books.
Um,
He's halfway through his key points.
You keep spinning you're spinning wildly, and bits and pieces of it go flying. The boat seems pretty heavily damaged at this point, but it is still there. It is still existing.
Ugh.
I hate it when people do that.
I hate boats.
You know what? You always
Okay.
look like a turd anyway.
That's how you could tell it was a mimic.
It wasn't a very good mimic.
I would like to go ahead. Yeah, I would like to go ahead and slash at it with my sword.
Slash at it with your sword. 19 will hit.
Well, it's at disadvantage, right? Because it's around the corner.
Disadvantage.
Well,
18
18 plus 5. All right, so it's going to be 3d6 plus 2 is a sneak attack, and that is 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage as you begin like stabbing it all over with your rapier from around the corner. It looks dead.
Okay.
Now,
But at that time, my best friend's sense is tingling. I have to go help Morin. I disengage and run away.
Best action disengage, and you yeet yourself out of there.
I can get right here.
Go ahead.
That's where I can go.
progress is being made.
All right.
I'm coming, Morin! I scream as I end my turn.
It's unfortunate how close Morin and Moron are. Particularly in this particular circumstance.
I like rush into the room. Moron, are you okay?
I remember my Tabaxi blood hunter, Ijit.
Ijit?
Because it sounds like idiot.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah,
I
no,
got
hey,
it.
yeah. You
I
weren't
thought-
laughing, so I
It
thought
sounds
that
like
was some kind of-
idiot. That's what it sounds like.
It stands like Ijit.
Idiot.
Anyway, Yellow, your turn. Moving away from that.
You're pivoting hardcore.
Euler, it is your turn.
Well,
Your best friend left
Eldritch
you.
Blast.
It's you.
An 11 will not hit.
Oh.
Okay, well, I got a couple of these. So, I'll try again.
A 27 will hit. Nine. Oh. 9 damage. And this is force damage. Okay. So the Eldritch Blast leaves Euler's blow, slams into the Wolf Alpha. You can see it stagger for a moment as it attempts to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw. Let's see.
Oh.
And as it staggers, it manages to right itself on its feet.
The curse. It arises once more in this game instead.
Yeah, the last
Indeed.
enemy is always the
Oh,
hardest.
it's not the last enemy. The Mimic is still there, so you know.
The last enemy. It's fine if I can hit it with radiant damage.
Yeah, it'll explode. But it still just barely manages to just hold on to the cursed form of life that it has. Is there anything else you want to do, Euler? Bonus action?
That just sounds like it's like yes, he's desperately holding on to his unlife. That sounds like me waking up in the morning.
Cat and Cronch him. Get this over with.
Alright, here we go. Going for a hit.
Captain
I'll
Crotchless.
reckless attack because I have nothing to lose.
Cat and Cronch, more like Cat and Crotch, am I right? Ha, got him.
You're not. You're very wrong. 7 points of piercing
Hit him with that
and
radiance.
As it deals at least 1 point of radiant. That's the third time you got max radiant damage. That's
I
pretty good.
know, dude. Fucking I'm a zealous son of a bitch.
The Wolf Alpha, as it was staggering and repositioning itself, you just bring down your war pick behind, slam it into its skull. The very mushy and rotten gray matter of its brain, kind of splattering around a little bit, gets on the very bottom of Euler's Euler's shoes, and he kind of shakes it away distastefully. Wolf Alpha, dead.
Closes
He
that
did.
It
door.
looks dead, but this time for realsals.
Yeah, but this
bro.
time I fucking slammed my pick into it and then charged it with righteous fury. Fucking smote him.
All right, Wolf Alpha.
Best friend.
The Mimic is no longer stunned. It has not been stunned since the end of Moranjang's last turn.
Correct.
And it is going to go ahead and take another bite out of Moranjang's ass.
It can try.
Take a number.
Okay.
Any idea who would want to try to cut
It's
it?
like a number dispenser, like a Walmart number dispenser right on his ass.
That's a 16 to hit.
They both miss.
16. Ooh.
I have a 17 AC.
Pretty
hell
good.
yeah.
As it tries to bite into you, you manage to wriggle your way around despite the adhesive surface.
This fucking Shakira. These hips don't lie.
Twerking on the boat.
Ramming him into the side of the concrete.
Yeah, the Mimic is not able to do anything particularly useful. And what is probably going to be his last turn, if I'm guessing. Moranjang.
I no longer have advantage, but I do still have 2 attacks.
Drop the base. 10 does not hit. 22 does hit.
For 6 damage.
6 damage. Large chunks of the boat flesh are now missing.
Boat flesh?
Boat flesh
He's not dead yet.
are now missing, but he's not
can
dead
do
yet.
your bonus action to hit again. You don't have to use a key point if you only do 1 punch.
Sure. Or you can use a key point to stunning strike.
Or you can save your key points because we
Hit
don't know if
it.
we'll need any more.
Yeah, I don't. I think
I
you'll
get them
be,
back on a short rest.
I think you'll be fine before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
you do the thing.
I was thinking long rest for some reason.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to hit you again. It's because
I'll just do a
bitch
flurry
ass-
of blows.
bitch ass sorcery points.
Alright, flurry of blows. 16 will hit, and a 16 will hit.
Nice. That was either gonna be guaranteed hit or a guaranteed miss on both of them.
How do you want to kill it?
I start contemplating my movements, and then I realize I don't have to spin if I make him spin, and my entire top half stays level as I whip him. You know, I take this part over here and I slam it into this part. There's no hesitation.
So you just like, bring the entire boat up above you and slam what remains of it into the concrete wall. It shatters into a bunch of pieces, each one of them slowly deforming from their wooden shape into these amorphous, bloody muscle tissue as it explodes in the side. Having finished this movement, you drop into the water as you are no longer on a boat. You are once again dirtied and muddied. However,
I'm just
you
standing.
slammed that boat mimic real hard.
Yeah, puts on sunglasses. Fucking insert one-liner here.
Looks like a kayak. Yeah, then I'll start walking back to the group.
Who's a
This
wooden
river ain't
ass
big
now?
enough for the boat of us.
Just double checking. We didn't see
Uh.
anything like of value or use in this room, did we? It looked pretty much empty.
Not from the. Well, you didn't really
Boats.
look around. You kind of saw the general layout, and that's what you saw there.
I'm gonna.
You
quickly
are out of combat, so
I'm
you
gonna
potentially
quickly
go back and
and check that place out.
all right. Go ahead and give me a
Best
a
friends!
investigation check.
All right,
I run
I'm just
right
confused.
into you, full
Oh
speed.
god.
I
just get
I
revolving
get
door
knocked
shot.
over.
7.
No, you just revolving door get pushed back in your other direction.
Best friend.
With the 7, from what you can tell with the 7, the shackles were probably holding the wolves before. You don't really know what happened, but it probably wasn't a good time for whoever's bones those are.
All right. Well, if there's nothing of use here, then it looks like we don't have the boat, so we could probably just have to go through the water.
No, listen, we'll just be our own boat.
I mean, I can turn into my shell and I can float down the river.
I mean, if you drown your shell, I sit on your back. We can propel
Listen,
it.
how well laminated are you? Because like, if the little air pockets inside of you, like in the between the wood, we could probably use you as a boat, Morin.
Yeah, are you varnished?
I am.
Yeah. Can't use your
I
other
mean,
boat then. No, you can't.
I could just lay on my back, suck into my shell, and just have people sit on my stomach.
Now we take
As a reminder, as far as you can tell, the water, it's only about like a foot deep of water, and then there's a very, very muddy, viscous liquid. So you could probably just walk.
Yeah, but then we'd have to touch the water.
Yeah, that
So,
sucks.
I mean, he was touching the water anyway if you're a boat.
If I'm floating and I'm just kind of like vibing, I can fucking lazy river this shit.
Which one of these? Now, I think the only decision we have to come to is which path do we take?
It looks like they go the exact same fucking direction.
I just scrolled up for the first time and saw that they connect up
I was
there.
like, it appears that we don't have to make that choice. It's already been made for us.
All right, I'm gonna go meet up with Captain Cronch.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna lazy
gonna-
river this bitch.
I'm gonna take my pants off and start walking through the water.
that's weird.
That's weird.
I don't
me
want him to
too.
get fucking dirty, man. I gotta get my boots and
these
socks off.
It's nice pants. It's pretty good pants.
You're
Meanwhile,
wearing your tactical high waters.
yeah. Meanwhile, Captain Cronch got nothing that he owns of any value, so he's just gonna slide.
Listen,
it out
I'm
here.
actually wearing fine clothes right now, man. These things aren't cheap. It took most of my Spartan gold.
fucking
mean-
lazy river in it.
I'm taught to give away all material possessions, so I'm just.
Is Euler still with us? Is he going up?
No, he's hanging out back there.
He gets attacked. Just kidding. There's a giant. In case you couldn't tell, there's a room here that doesn't actually exist. There's a giant X on it. It doesn't actually exist.
Oh god! I
So you
should've
make your
looked
way
at my
around.
room then.
There's a small ledge eventually that you can see that you can climb onto, and you can see there's a very, 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 very short passageway as you make your way upwards, and we're going to be going onto another map.
Oh, yay!
We did it.
Just a little
We played a game with Zaltu and we used an entire map.
pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah.
Breaking into the code. I'm already in the next area.
No, that's why I got the.
The
No.
next area.
What the
Uh,
fuck?
What?
I see sour.
I see Danny.
That's my mood.
Sour.
I see.
You're all on the bottom.
I see migraine.
Which
Gang.
I probably should.
Oh my god, it's the Magic Sour Gang.
I see when
I knew it.
Sir Uate. Is that good?
Sir Magic.
I've been brought into the universe.
Gakio.
So as you look,
Yeah.
to these, in front of this here, you see that on the side there are currently under Cat and Cronch, under one of the Cat and Cronches. There's a small panel on the side there, and that panel has an inscription on it, which reads "Show to players, show to everyone." Hopefully that popped up.
Rain and snow through sleet and hail, thither crossing without fail. Not magic, guts, nor ancient peace will hinder you less. Footfalls least. To
You
uphold
read it
an oath.
louder? I can't hear you.
To uphold an oath long pledged. Do not let your humor sour. Through the
Sour.
situation dour. Succumb not to misknowledge nice. These limericks of truth does hide, so carefully this room crisscross. To make your way to yonder side, take care to find safe path across.
Okay,
And you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Crisscross make me want to jump.
that is true. Crisscross do that.
Hang on a second.
I look at this note, I look at
Hmm.
the grounds, and I'm just like, what the fuck is up with these dwarves?
Euler, from what you can tell, this was definitely not made by dwarves. This looks like a much more modern construction.
I mean, dwarves, they just suck, man. Why would they make something like this?
Wow, I
now-
hate dwarves
now-
so goddamn much.
Now the two Captain Cronches of anti-racism are here.
Alright,
Wait a minute, this
through-
isn't Castor.
Well,
buddy.
I mean, obviously through rain and snow.
Through sleet and hail. It's
So-
about the mail.
So what I'm thinking is that we have to find the word that it's trying to talk about, and we have to
Yeah.
walk that path.
So
Where's
I'm gonna
rain?
get a free hand.
Well,
It's
that's
not
it.
magic.
Yeah, it's not magic.
nor ancient peace.
Where's
It
peace?
does say sour. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't see dour.
Do not let your humor sour, so it's not sour.
While you guys are looking at this, I have to grab Tasha's so that I can have the tile effects on this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fadge.
Whoa, dude, you can't say that.
Well, where's through rain and snow? I don't see.
Okay. I'm just spitballing here. But who says we have to follow these crossword rules? That's like, oh, like this or diagonally. What if we can just go here and then curve our letters midway?
Then we'll be here
But I
forever.
hate cursive.
Everyone loves curves.
I see,
Get
sir.
curves, baby.
So
No.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
cardboard
red.
box with eyes.
Apology accepted.
Piece of flesh.
and there's no way I can.
There's no snow. I don't see any
Yeah.
snow here. Okay, maybe it's up higher. Maybe we're not supposed to start with snow.
True, it could be backwards. We're supposed to look at it top to bottom.
Not magic. That's right.
Not magic. I mean,
Okay, hear
magic
me
is
out,
pretty
Don.
close up there.
Hear me out. I'll just step on one.
No.
I back up. I
No.
back up. I back
Yeah,
up.
no, we're not doing that.
I'm trying to just to say I need to figure out the okay.
God damn it! Why am I doing a crossword in D&D, man?
I don't think it's supposed to be a crossword.
I don't think it's a crossword. I think it's a word search.
That's
Well,
yeah.
it's a
that is-
word search, whatever.
I see Genarchs.
These limericks a truth does hide, so carefully this room crisscross. Make your way yonder side, take care to find the safe path across.
These limericks a truth does hide.
It's
What
to
if-
uphold an oath long pledged, do not let your humor sour. Through the situation dour, succumb not to misknowledge. What? That doesn't rhyme.
That does.
Just pledge.
It rhymes
Just
with
pledge.
pledge, but that's not how rhymes work.
It just
It's a
changes.
rhyme
Incorrect.
Limerick rhyme scheme.
God.
The limerick rhyme scheme and slant
It's like you
rhyme.
didn't go to school.
I didn't! Alright, let's see
I'll say
here.
Wait.
pass.
What
Yeah,
if
I
it's
saw
not?
pass.
What if it's actually the word through?
Oh no.
No, I don't see it. Yeah.
Through wouldn't get us there.
Rain and snow, sleet and hail. I don't see hail.
Thur.
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 Thurus.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
Sir,
So-
but I got a third through here.
I'm dumb.
It looks like we have to start, if we're coming from the bottom, it looks like we have to start on one of these letters.
That's what I've been. Because I got this R.
But we
this
can't go
A,
through
and
magic.
what I was thinking of.
Oh, for rain?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
but we
couldn't-
can't
there's
go
no
through
S.
magic.
Not magic, guts,
Snow.
nor ancient peace.
No.
You can't fit ancient
kinda.
peace on here.
I
Snoot-
think I think ancient peace might be angel, because
Mm,
angels are anciently peaceful.
What about
That
guts? Where's
requires-
guts?
This way,
Yes.
which might limit our decisions.
It's not the
So that's an-
word. Ancient peace isn't angel. Ancient peace. Angel is like ancient war.
Depends on the angel.
Well, fuck your
really
angels.
does.
Only archangels ever participated in the war.
Fuck you and fuck your archers.
How do you know that?
Dower.
You weren't there.
Dower.
Dower is
How do you know
It-
that?
it's a bad time.
Shut up.
And
All
they
right.
literally wrote a book about it.
Hearsay.
The most
They
famous
weren't there
book in the
either.
world literally describes what supposedly happened there.
I see jeer up here, and that's what I'm doing to you. I'm jeering you.
Oh.
I don't know what that word means either.
It's, you know how cheer exists? Jeer is the opposite of cheer.
Yeah, it's like booing.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay. So we can't go through magic. Can't let our humor sour.
What if we just start moving tiles around until they make words?
Oh, that's cool. What if we move the
So
tile?
these tiles, while the map doesn't really show it, these are very much a part of the ground,
Mhm.
Which means they're not buttons.
which means they're probably not buttons per se.
Okay, I lick one.
Like a pressure plate.
You would have to place yourself on the tile in order to lick it.
Well, I can get on my hands and knees right next to it.
I'll
No.
make you get on your hands and knees right next to me, baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Tither
look right
crossing
there.
without.
OS.
Do you...
So, do we think that we're trying to build a word or that we're trying to?
Fuck it! I'm
Avoid
dead
other
anyway.
words.
I step on one.
I need you to give me a 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5,
that-
6, 7.
I see how everybody's
A 1d8
backing up.
roll. I need
A
you
what?
to give me a 1d8 roll, Jack.
It's a 5.
That
It's
is
like, why is everybody backing up? Why am I glowing? Why do I feel like I'm about to explode?
magical fire erupts from the trapped tile. I need you to give me a DC something dexterity saving throw.
Well, we know it's not one of the 9.
Well, that is a 19.
You do succeed in your saving throw. You take half damage from this.
And that's half of 1 damage, right?
Oh yeah, I see
That
why.
is 6 damage, 6 fire damage, as a burst of fire erupts from the letter R as you step onto it. You notice that this fire seems to reach all the way to the ceiling. You probably wouldn't be able to jump over these letters pretty easily.
But I can dig underneath.
It's solid stone, but if you
Take it from me,
tried
it doesn't
hard
work.
enough, one day get a pickaxe.
What if I cast Disguise Self on one of the letters to change it? No, I'm just fucking...
You
That wouldn't
can't
work, it's
cast
disguise
disguise
self.
self on something else.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
first of all, fuck you. I know that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Succumb not to misknowledge.
What does misknowledge
lie?
mean?
We know it's not
lie.
R, which means it doesn't have anything to do with the word rain.
Mhm.
Rain and snow is related to weather. And cold. We found the wild, which is weird, because then it doesn't lead to any other letters that make words.
Hey, if you look closely enough, you see me bashing my
What do you
face
mean?
into
It's-
the wall.
It's the wild earth.
I
Earth.
mean, it could be
Earth
wild.
sex. Wild Earth sex. There it is.
I love it.
Earth sex. Angel.
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 I do see penis.
You want to have some wild earth sex, angel?
Penis.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, you know what? Just to get out of the way, I'm gonna step on W.
Give me a 1d8 roll.
Ah.
2 out of the 9.
Do you have advantage on traps? Or...
I do.
We
I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Not on that one.
So, what do we do here?
well, it depends.
19. Shit.
I mean,
Damn,
we can get a
thank God.
The
Um,
first one is it'll change a lot of our thought
your
processes.
your sight begins fading a little bit, but you kind of like focus your eyes, get a really bad migraine for a few seconds, and eventually it clears. It was not a pleasant experience, however. Following Tasha's guide, you can roll intelligence checks and perception checks to
I'll
get
go-
hints.
I refuse!
I'm rolling perception, dude. Fuck
I
this.
think I
noise.
have to roll perception because my intelligence is garbage.
23.
23. From what you can tell, it's very hard to make out. However, the the 15, Morin Giant does not notice this. Just barely Cat and Cronch will notice this. The tile X in the center here seems to be slightly less inlaid into the stone than any other letter on the board, as far as you can tell.
Oh. What does that mean?
I think I have
Wait,
an
what?
idea. I step on E.
I need you to give me a D8 roll.
That was my only idea.
Yeah, I was thinking yeah,
Yeah, I thought
begin-
it was a crisscross.
which will make you jump.
4.
I begin
1,
looking.
2, 3, 4.
A third of them are gone.
I need you
though.
to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 7.
7. You fail. As though affected by the spell suggestion, you are so inclined to move in one of the, well, actually 3 cardinal directions that you can actually go to in this case. So that's going to be 1 south, 2 west, 3 north. So you take 1 step further in onto the O, and I need you to give me another D8 roll.
What if I just kept rolling like the wisdom saving throw one until I made it to the other side? That's fucking wild. 6.
6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a suit of animated armor appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the creature that set off the trap. The armor attacks only the creature that summoned it and can't leave the room. Doesn't set off the lasts for 1 minute. I think I actually have some kind of icon in my list that can use. No? Alright, well, enjoy this depiction of I guess suit of armor.
Please
It's like
tell me
Alphonse.
it's T-posing. Oh no.
I would love a fucking T-pose animated armor.
It's like when there's
and he's
broken
going to
animation, so it
appear-
just keeps like bopping around, running at you.
He's going to appear to the north of you. So he appears to the north of you.
He has to roll.
He does not have to roll. He does not set off any of the traps, thankfully, because this would be, it's in the description. He is going to go ahead and attack you immediately.
Sweet.
Animated armor. I have the stats for that. Nice.
So,
I don't have the stats for that. So,
check. This is.
I swear to
I don't
God,
have it
if
yet.
I start, if I have another near-death experience because of this, I'm going to scream.
You're gonna scream anyway.
plus 4 hits.
What happened to summon a man?
There's a 22.
I summoned an animated armor on me.
There's a 22 to hit, which I'm.
That will just actually hit, yeah.
Wait, what if we just
Really?
push the armor around?
He doesn't activate the traps.
Ugh.
I know.
As he appears, managing to do, I mean, not all that much, but you know, 6 bludgeoning damage as he slams his armored fisticuff into you in the surprise round. That'll be, I mean, you did roll a nat 20 on your initiative.
Yep.
And you rolled a 14, so you can step away if you so desire.
If I step away, will he make an attack? Or I'll disengage and walk back.
Yeah. Disengage and walk back. I do need, as you walk over the E, I need you to give me another D8 roll.
I just burst into flames. I flip him off and walk backwards and burst into flames.
Uh-oh. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
What are these?
Ooh, dear.
13.
13. Oh, thank God you hit that.
Thank you. Power word
Yeah,
kill.
this is, yeah, it's pretty close. As you step on the letter E, suddenly you remember with the migraine that you felt stepping on the W earlier. It comes back in force, and this time you hear a very shrill, loud screaming, as though it was coming directly from your mind. You're almost lose consciousness immediately. However, you just launch yourself off the letter E and the screaming subsides. However, you do take... Rolling the dice, 10 psychic damage from the Banshee's wail that you heard in your
Even
head.
making the save? Shit. All right.
Yes. If you had not made the save, you would have immediately dropped to 0 hit points.
Well, yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a Banshee wail,
Alright.
yes.
I move back over here, look at the armor, flip him off.
He just kind of stands there. He doesn't move. He's
Yeah, I
just-
use my action to disengage, so I don't give a shit.
Oh, there's no actual combat? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Harder than
Yeah, I mean, you could ranged attack him if you want, but
You
You
just
don't
seem to
move.
be moving. Okay, well, cool.
Fucking cantrips all day.
I mean, you could just Eldritch Blast him to oblivion. He only lasts for a minute, so
Yeah, I don't
Just
give a shit.
Wait
No.
then. Alright, through rain and snow, through sleet and hail, thither crossing without fail. No magic, guts, nor ancient peace will hinder you, lest to footfalls lease.
Can I try
Less
like
2
investigate
footfalls.
these tiles a bit more?
Yeah, I wanted to look at them and see which ones I could pick up. Like if X was like less
They're all
inlaid.
So with the I was just cutting Cronch's perception check of 23. He was looking at all the tiles. The only tile that seems any different, aside from obviously the letter that's on it, is the X in the center.
So maybe we have to get to that X.
Hmm.
All right, Morin, throw
Well-
me.
I guess I know what I'm gonna do then.
All right.
I'm going to what the fuck is that spell again? That's right, Misty Step.
Just teleport onto the X.
Fuck it, why not? I can.
And if
I
you
can,
and if it goes wrong, you could just teleport to the other side.
hopefully the room doesn't care that I'm doing this.
Rooms don't have feelings. Fine.
Yeah, it's just,
The mimic cries.
The mimic's dead.
No, the room mimic.
What? What?
All of the tiles are mimics. It's a trap.
The suit of armor is also a
So-
mimic. You know these
Yeah.
X's we've been drawing on the ground? Also mimics.
Is Misty Step considered a spell?
Yes.
I would
At
think
what
so.
level?
Second. Oh, technically
as
third.
you-
Third,
Third,
second,
yeah.
third,
Cast.
Even third. So as you attempt to cast the Misty spell,
attempt.
you feel the magic be drawn out of you. You sense a relatively familiar sensation of counterspell. It's not often that it's obviously used against you, but you do feel kind of that lurch.
Was it you? I pointed at the animated armor.
Yes, it was me, Alphonse! It's been about a minute now, so it kind of disappears.
Okay, so it just kind of fizzles.
Yeah.
It essentially fizzles, yeah.
Feeling the
So I couldn't possibly try and dispel magic on the room.
I think if it's counterspell is if it's third or lower, it gets immediately fucked off. So I think that
You'd have to
dispel
cast it at a higher level than that.
magic-
And then counterspell would roll, quote unquote.
we don't have access to 4th level spells. So
You're also not entirely sure what in the room is casting.
I'm
the
99% sure it's this barrel.
that's a
Barrel.
magic chest, all right. That's obviously a mimic. We all know this. All right.
All chests are mimics, except the
You're
ones
gonna
you
go to
open.
open it, it's gonna shove you into the middle of the
So-
tiles.
Okay, so we might actually have to think about this. We could fucking die just walking around with these tiles.
So we can't just brute force it, unfortunately.
Hither crossing without fail.
Not magic, guts, nor ancient peace will hinder
Can
you,
I
but-
skirt along this wall over here?
No, sadly, that's part of the map geometry is prevents that. It's flush.
You have a climbing speed?
It's flesh. I look at it.
It's flush. Flush. You fool.
That's not what I heard.
Something
Yeah, the
about
one's made
the
of flesh. Did I not mention that?
Something about the X. It has to be okay.
First,
I think
frost.
oh hey, that might actually be first. It's a YouTube comment. So I think that to not cross magic, We can also cut off I and you, assuming we can move diagonal.
That's also assuming
not
as
magic.
are
Oh, I
not
think.
the
Hold on, we got countered spelled. Not magic. We can't get through this room with magic. We can't get through it with guts, and we can't get through it with ancient peace.
So we can't call on a god to tell us the answer.
We
can't
essentially
brute
have to
force
do it ourselves. But what does ancient peace mean in this scenario?
I think he means like
it.
calling in a god.
Like divination.
Oh, well, no,
Yeah, like
ancient or ancient peace could be like diplomacy.
I rolled
You
persuade tile.
attempt to barter with the tiles.
Please, for the love of God,
Great.
let us through.
The great tile kingdom of old. Please
The
accept
tiles
this
speak.
offering.
Yes, this makes sense to me.
Quit
I
telling me
mean-
the answer. Hold on. No,
Here,
no,
here,
while
here.
you're
What
talking.
What if this signpost right here, it like the words are they just so happen to line up to throw us off? What if those are red herring?
Then we have less information to go
Yeah,
on.
then we have nothing but the 3 that we've already eliminated.
Through rain, snow, rain
You
and
know what?
snow
They
through
said-
sleet
Guts and ancient peace won't do this, but I still have 48 hit points.
and snow.
Step on S.
S, do you want to try?
This makes
no,
sense.
try N, because otherwise you'd be coming through magic.
You
but
you haven't you
Well,
haven't.
no,
Well,
set
it's
down
still,
anything
still, I
yet.
still
One
feel
more
like
check.
not magic, guts, nor ancient peace will
Taylor,
hinder you.
Taylor, I
use
need
the
to give me
footballs
a
you
1d8.
use.
Okay,
Oh my
okay. Hold
God.
on.
N, huh?
Oh boy, I need you to give me a Constitution
fuck.
saving throw.
This is fine.
The room sets on fire,
I
kills us
believe in
all.
you.
Oh, I know what that one is. Oh, sweet.
Okay. As you hear this screaming start in your ears, you immediately back off. However, that loud banshee wailing still does deal you 10 psychic damage as your mind reels from the impact.
Mother?
Mother?
Was that you?
Yes.
Okay. If we can figure out which one it is, we'll have a better shot at this.
Yeah, that's what I had said.
T, S, and H don't look like they spell anything once I get on them. So, oh, well, shit.
Taylor, I need you to give me a 1d8 roll.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
So 2. You are. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, rolling the dice. ...
All right. You, as soon as you step onto the letter, you're instantly teleported back to the end of the room and slammed onto the ground. You do manage to kind of brace yourself, so you only take half of this damage. However, you do take 6 damage, force damage, as you
Oh
were
my
slammed
fucking
into the
God.
floor at the start of the room. As Cat and Cronch steps onto the S, nothing happens.
Ah!
What did I say? What
Fucking
did I
S.
say?
Okay, we're making progress. Okay, it's S.
So it's got to be I. Because we can't go through. Assuming
We assume we can't
No,
go through.
Yeah,
no. I swear to God, it's just saying we can't use magic
Okay,
to get through the
then
room.
you step on the M.
All right, fuck you. I step on the S and I step on the M.
I need you to give me a 1d8 roll.
I
Fuck.
knew it.
You know,
Fucking
It could be the A.
piece of shit.
I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
I'm not good at these. 1.
I would like you to tab out of Roll20, as you are no longer able to see any of the letters.
I can't. I'm streaming.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Turn around!
All right, hang on,
Well,
hang on. We got this.
Find some way of not looking at your screen, or like
I'm closing my eyes, I guess.
that affects everyone.
wait, you should have taken a screenshot.
All right, I'm closing my eyes then, I guess.
Scouts honor.
It's fine. You can't open your eyes.
I believe you.
All right. I guess I backpedal a little bit. I start walking backwards.
So you attempt to immediately walk backwards. Let me see.
You step on F.
God, I hope so. I would at least.
No, there's no way. I was going in a straight line. There's no way I get so turned around after my vision is lost that I can't just take a couple steps
You
back.
should roll the one in your intelligence.
I'm trying to check like what like how exactly this effect works. So you're still able to see. You're just not able to see the letters.
Oh, so weird.
Yeah.
That's
So
weird as
you
fuck.
kind of walk back. You're like, whoa, 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 and you cannot see any of the letters.
All right, stay right there.
Well, I
Slide to
mean,
the
I
left.
still know where M was, right? Or sorry, S. S was.
I'm gonna step on
if
X.
if you can tell me the
I
exact
can't
positions.
see. You have to move me for me. I'm not. My eyes are closed.
Yeah. I would move forward. So I put you right. So you said you backpedaled. So I backpedaled you off
backpedaled.
the tiles. If you
Right.
can tell me like forward, left, right, I can move there.
I'm going to I.
I
need
don't
you to
know
give me
where
a
I
whimsy roll.
is.
Okay, well,
As
Oh my
you
God.
stood there, uncertain of your movement, Cat and Cronch walked past you and
8.
stepped in and
Let's
died
figure
as
out what
8. And you can give me a what the fuck is
how the fuck am I supposed to know?
does anyone know what the saving ability is for polymorph?
Polymorph. It's wisdom.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw then.
Wait, this is a spell?
Yes.
I have advantage. 11.
You are a giant frog.
You're now a turtle.
Wait.
You transform
You
from a
fucking
turtle
giant
into a
frog.
giant frog.
All right, that's fine.
Leap over the board.
Because you know what happens when you're a giant frog and you polymorph? I get 18 free hit points.
Can I take a running jump and just try to go as far forward as possible?
No, I think once you clear, like once you go physically above a tile is when it activates.
Well, shit.
You can
okay.
try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Let's die today, boys.
You can't see any of the tiles, any of the letters. As you attempt to yeet yourself forward,
Here, I'm physically like covering it with my eyes so I can look up to my TV to look at my character sheet.
yeah.
So
How
let's see here.
far can you jump with a
With a running, I need
A
10
running
feet.
long jump is your strength modifier.
Yeah,
your
it is,
strength.
and I need 10 feet of movement before making the jump in order to get the full distance.
right?
Which-
So you can only jump on the center 3 columns. Because nowhere
Okay.
else do you have 10 feet of running start
All right,
space.
so otherwise I have half that jumping. So I have a 9 right now, so that's a 4.5 feet I can jump.
Nice.
my current
You can move normally forward at that same speed. You take a wild long jump and you step on the tile you were just on, and nothing happens. It was shockingly unimpressive, even by your standards.
I fucking can't. I can't do this. I can't do any of this. I can't. I can see the distance I came though, right? Can I just walk back to the beginning?
Well, I mean, you only move 5 feet forward, so yeah, you just go back. As it is 9:45. With all due respect, I would like to give you a hint, so we can hopefully get through this puzzle today.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm going to say this. So I'm assuming that you roll an intelligence investigation or just an intelligence check on the actual limericks to try and make any sense of them.
Sure.
So as you kind of look at these limericks, and you know you've been pondering them for the past couple minutes and all that. Slowly, something that you start realizing is that all of these different verses don't really seem to have anything to do with each other. And there's something in your mind that lets you believe that most likely a grand majority of this hint is complete rubbish.
Okay.
There's very likely only maybe a part of a verse or one verse that actually is the correct one, because there really isn't any link between them.
These limericks a truth does hide. So in that way, it's like it's saying that the truth is hidden in the limerick somewhere. So some of it is false. I'm like tunnel visioning, like I have it on my screen all the way to the side so I can just tunnel vision it and not see the letters. I don't know. I'm looking at the words right now. I don't know how to make any sense of this.
Everyone else is muted, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
Really?
Well, Gerald isn't, but Cat and Cronch and Spooky are.
Alright, well...
Spooky's normally muted.
Yeah, but you are not.
You are
to make sure we should stop or anything if there was an interruption that we needed to take.
No, you're good.
To uphold an oath long pledged. Do not let your humor sour. Though the situation dour, succumb not to misknowledge. What? Oh! Is it saying that part of it is misknowledge?
I don't get it!
I don't get it. I don't understand. I get it now. I'm fucking stupid. Carefully this room crisscross to make your way yonder side. What do you mean carefully? Can I throw a dagger on one of the tiles in front of me?
Yes, you can. Which one?
Not the one right in front of me, I would imagine. Because I think that
the one right in front of you, you've already stepped on twice. You remember it is the S.
Okay, so one to the side of where the S is.
All right, left or right?
Right, sure.
Go
Right. We already know that one's a marked one, but I want to see if throwing my dagger on it triggers it.
All right. So you touch your dagger on it. It blinks off. It kind of tinkles onto the floor beyond it.
Okay. Wait, the dagger went to the tile next to it, or is it just like on the same tile?
You threw it on the ground. It's the ground is stone. It hit the ground and kind of bounced further on. It's probably around.
Fuck, that's my only dagger.
It's in the room somewhere now. It's about for everyone else. It's about here. For you, it's basically 3 tiles up on the edge of the wall, laying on one of the tiles that you can't make out the letter for.
Oh my god, I don't.
Cat and Cronch, you are still muted, but as you step on the A, nothing happens.
All right, Froggy Hop, S-A, S-A, F.
Safe.
Nothing happens.
Safe.
E,
Safe.
X.
You are safe.
What?
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Wait! I see it! I see it! I see
Yeah.
it!
I see it. I see it.
Wait.
Safe
Take
path.
care to find safe path across. Okay. What the fuck?
That's retarded.
But it got you guys for almost an hour.
I'm
So
gonna fucking kill
next time we meet up in real life, Zaltu, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
You didn't make this puzzle. It's the shitty thing.
I did make this puzzle. This one in particular, I did not steal.
Oh, you did. God damn.
This I
Take
made.
care to
I
find
did.
safe path across.
Find safe path. Yeah.
All right, I'm a frog on the
It
other
doesn't
side.
say
Let's
find
go.
a safe path. It just says find safe path. So stupid.
But it tells us not to cross magic, and magic's right fucking there.
You cannot
It
cross
doesn't
it.
Yeah, it
say
tells
not
you
to
magic.
cross magic. It says not magic. Yeah, it literally says
I know.
Peace will hinder you lest to footfall.
When there are clues, you have to fucking infer, and I made inferences.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point of misdirection.
Yuger, can you walk walk gentleman across since you can't see shit?
It's like a reverse instead of a fucking parent leading the child.
Child
leading the parent.
I fucking
It's like when
hate this so much.
it's like when a toddler holds his hand out and it grabs your arm and it just starts going, and you're like, I guess we're going this way.
It's the same shit when we were doing that one shot in hell.
Hey, this one had actual proper hints though.
That almost
right.
makes it worse.
All right.
All right. So
I think that's it for tonight, though.
it is essentially it for tonight. Through very heavy use of your brain power, you managed to find safe path across.
What's in the chest?
So you open up the chest, and from what you can tell,
You're hit with a goddamn boxing glove on a string. That's aimed at your dick.
within the chest, there's once again a large sum of gold. There are some more papers that you don't care about. More importantly, however, there is an axe head that also seems to be inscribed with various runes. It looks like you could probably slide it on and fasten it to the. I'm
gonna grab the axe head and hold my hand out for the handle, and I'm gonna see if I can make a badass axe.
Morin's gonna hold your hand.
Kid, give me the fucking.
And he's just gonna be like, "Oh, that's right. I forgot I had that."
Yeah.
Just kind of hands it over.
All
Like,
right.
yeah.
Shink.
All right, so you slide the axe head on,
and you're
you
cursed
feel,
forever.
Hey, wait a second, you're a frog.
Ah, fuck, you're right.
What if I just keep?
We'll do it next time after my fucking polymorph wears off.
What if I just keep
How
kicking
long-
you till all your bonus health leaves?
They just beat the shit out of me until like 18 points of damage is up, and I get up and I'm like, "Get the fuck off me!"
Yeah. You guys are no longer in immediate danger, so I can say that you eventually the polymorph wears off. As you slide the axe head onto the handle that you found, you hear like a click, almost a satisfying kind of movement as it feels like it seams together. What you have in your hands is a +2 great axe.
Woo! Nice.
But I had a +1 stick.
You did not.
Oh, 1 + 1 = 2. We all know this.
It is true. It is true.
All right. I think I don't think we can get the next room done in 8 minutes.
No, you cannot. Almost for certain. But that is it for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed both the combat, the traps and all that, and the puzzle section at the end. I know I enjoyed listening to you guys try and solve it. That was fun for me. Hopefully fun for anyone listening too.
All right.
Yeah. Next time we'll take off here. Now I did forget to say this last time, which is why it was confusion at the beginning. You guys level up 3 times.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Because there are large, as I mentioned at the very beginning of this quote unquote one shot, there are large portions of this dungeon that I completely cut out because they're very, very related to the story of the main character.
I've been leveling them up.
There is a large non-combat section that's largely that shouldn't be affected by this at the beginning of next run, which would normally bring you up to level 9 at that point, and then you would fight the final boss. However, to time and not have to level up in the middle of the session, please just level up 3 times, get yourselves to level 9.
You got it.
For the next session, which should hopefully be the last one for.
Oh, really? Okay, then we'll catch you all next week if you guys want. Obviously, this episode's going up on YouTube, so if you see it there, the future has already happened. Old man, get with the times. I'm heading out. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have been, if you enjoyed it, cool, awesome, follow, something like that. I don't know. Bye.